in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through?
10 seconds remaining. Execration's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Everyone, so good afternoon all to the GESC Southeast Asia qualifiers.
10 seconds
Right here
remaining.
for one of those lovely qualifying points, you know. You guys want to go to Jakarta, I
5
believe.
seconds
Tournaments in
remaining.
Jakarta where we should be seeing some very, very good games today, considering we have, well, you know, first up, Mineski versus Execration, and after this, according to the schedule, we also have Fnatic versus Geek Fam. So for, you know, those of you viewers, those of you Dota fans of the Southeast Asian region, if you haven't watched Universe debut yet with Fnatic, today is a good day for it here on the Beyond the Summit 2 stream. My name is Hades, all the way from Singapore. I will be your caster for all these games for the next couple of days, bringing you some of the best coverage here for the Southeast Asian region to see who will qualify for GESC. So here we are, Execration. I mean, for those of you who also haven't been following the scene too much, for this Filipino team, which has made it to TI two years in a row, I believe.
Execration's
We're a bit of a
turn
roster
to
shuffle as well. You see our Arenatics no longer playing with them. In fact, he's now playing with Team Admiral. But Execration with a very huge roster shuffle where James is now playing for IAP. Execration's Team B as well. So you can tell Raging Potato and Lumic, you know, these guys, they felt like something big needed to be done, and this is it. In this new chapter of the team, you have Nando, Carl, and Yash.
5
Yash coming
seconds
from Happy
remaining.
Feet, I believe. Mineski, no roster changes, but these guys still the strong giants as they have been for the past few qualifiers. But here we are into this draft with the Execration sticking with their. I wouldn't say like they have changed their game plan much, but it felt like this time, at least when you talk about the previous Execration roster, you would see Bimbo in the offlane. I believe he's playing support in here with Yash playing in. Yeah, I think it should be Yash playing in the offlane and Carl playing mid. Nando.
10
Or is it Nando in the offlane
remaining.
now? We'll have to see. But otherwise, the Vengeful Spirit carry
5
comes out.
seconds remaining.
Strong right click, strong magic damage as well. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that Shadow Fiend build. Yeah, that Shadow Fiend build can be quite annoying. So, alright, so for the Shadow Fiend build as well, I feel like it's basically like a player preference kind of thing. You know, you want to be on the same page. Like you see that Kaya, Octarine Core, Shadow Fiend is starting to become more popular, especially in your pubs. Venge, always a great carry. You can't really say no to that hero. Alright, so let's see. Let me increase the volume a bit. Yeah, I think it should be a bit better now. But otherwise, yep. So for those of you who didn't hear me earlier on, or for those of you starting to tune in here, good afternoon to you all for the GESC Indonesia Southeast Asia qualifiers. And Execration versus Mineski in his best of 3. Basically, we're going to see 2 teams, and we will find out who will be, who will be making it to the winners bracket. So just 2 best of 3s here today, but both going to be great games. In fact, I was quite surprised, that we're going to see GeekFam play in this qualifier as well. But goddamn, we're going to see a Terrorblade, Rubik, and Clockwork come out for Mineski. I'm kind of feeling it could be the Ice. Tiny most likely will be that, and Mushi taking up that Terrorblade. Very likely.
10 seconds remaining.
We probably see like a Queen of Pain on the Marana pick coming out here for Nana.
5 seconds.
But Execration, I have to admit, they have very strong snowball potential. The same can be said for Mineski. It's all about who takes those towers quickly. And Venge and Jakiro is a very strong dual lane in its own entity. And not to mention, with Mineski, they take towers super quick as well. Terrorblade, it's just TB things. And Jabs never fails to impress on that Clockwork. But judging from the way they've been banning so far, I take out all these off-laning heroes. Well, not so much the Doom. I've seen Bimbo playing on the Doom. At least with a couple of Execration games which I have managed to catch. No, let's not get too carried away with the flames on Envy. Yeah, I mean teams they make the changes for the greater good. All right, so Tinker ban, no surprise. I feel like Mineski just lacks that one hero who can kind of stand the front lines. Could also be a Tiny mid, but I haven't really seen Nana play on the Tiny for now. His hero pool usually involves a hero which is very mobile, Johnson, Johns out kind of thing. Wink wink, that's why Puck is taken out.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, generally, even among the tier 2 teams and scrims, you usually, or even in tournaments like these qualifiers here and there, you usually tend to see a ton of Bounty Hunter and Tinker. That's the new cancer of the patch, right? Like, give it a couple of weeks, Ice Frog's gonna nerf Tinker to the ground, and hopefully we get the good old. I know some of you, in Joker people out there can't wait to spam that hero back in your pubs again. Never really see that hero anymore. But LC ban, something a bit greedy. I'm not so sure about the LC pick as well, but I guess it is one of those offlaners which kind of still remain in the pool. We still have Dark Seer available as well. Could see the Enchantress. But Mineski actually going back with the Brewmaster, so we will see a Tiny mid. Could also be a Terrorblade mid with Tiny going into the safe lane. Depends how they want to go, but with Ice on the Brewmaster, this is going to be a bit tricky. But I have to say the team fight potential coming up from Mineski is just very disgusting at this point. Jakiro and Venge, maybe with a couple of levels, it makes it a bit harder to try and kill this. Kill this Brewmaster, especially with Drunken Brawler. But so far, let's see. Negative armor strat. I have to say though, the Execration have much simpler time taking Roche. Sustain, not so sure, but they do have pretty decent tanky supports if you look at it. Like Jakiro and Nyx Assassin, you just want to be in front, soaking up the damage, let the Venge just stay at the back, get as much output as you can. Pretty decent for forcing fights. I mean, it's not like Venge can't really kill the Brewmaster. You just want to make sure you kill that Brew before he gets too many levels up, especially Primal Split. But yeah, okay, so I take that back. It will be Yaj in the off lane, Nando playing the safe lane. Interesting to see how Nando, he's come back to the Execution roster. I do believe he was playing for Team B for a while. So a bit of a swap around. Bimbo maybe wanted some players with a bit more experience. Wow. Okay, yeah, Mushi's Terrorblade is stacked. What the heck? Wasn't that ultra rare set from like a couple of chests ago? Holy shit. Yeah, this is like some Tokyo Ghoul stuff coming out here.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I'm not so sure how I feel about Carl playing in the mid. I haven't really seen too many of his games. I felt like James was a good fit. I mean, if you guys were following the TI7C qualifiers, James had probably a ton of really amazing games. He's a very aggressive player. It's like they say, you don't really want to cage the beast, right? You want to unleash the beast. And maybe in this team, when you're forced to play with more restraint, it's a bit harder. So, yep. Alright. So yeah, Potato playing the Knicks. Yeah, he looks like he'll be playing on the 4. Alright, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 here to begin of the GESC coverage. You're on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel.
Prepare for
Should be
battle.
pretty fun, you know? Also kind of feels like, at least in this game, both the drafts they have an edge going into the late, into the mid game, man, for sure. It's all about taking the quick early towers, like I said. Alright, so bit of a smoke gang coming out here from Mineski. We're gonna see them kind of rotate around, shuffle around to the top lane, and they will find themselves a very tasty Potato who has walked himself into 4 heroes. Yeah, it's a trap, and down he goes. First blood going the way to Nana. Will be the tiny mid. You know, has to pull tangos with stout shield as well. Easy kill, easy life.
30 seconds to battle.
Alright, so 1-0, 1-0. Not exactly the start you want to have, but at least, you know, you're not giving any kills away to heroes like an SF, for example. But they will get a bit of damage out here into Ice. They're trying to burn out some of his region.
The battle begins.
Alright, Yash. You know, Underlord's tanky, but not that tanky. Raging Potato, they're going to try. Oh, very close. Down to 97 HP. Popping the salve already. That's a big win in its own. Don't you just appreciate it when you have your support blocking the first mid wave for you? Right. So Ice coming back right here, just trading heads with Lumic, using out that thunderclap, laying down the tip, just putting the tangos down the floor as well, just to play with him. Ultimate taunt. But top lane Mushi with the metamorphosis down for over 100 seconds. You know, Boogie's gonna have a bit of a uphill task, trying to zone out Raging Potato on the Nyx and the Underlord as well. I mean, jabs will come in, provide a bit of assistance, but with that super high base HP region, it's very hard. I mean, Judge isn't too concerned about being cogged out, right? He just hits the cogs, gets some extra gold. This mid matchup as well, you know, it's a pretty classic matchup which we used to see. And tree grab basically means you're like a Kunkka in a sense, right? Like, pretty short cooldown. Tidebringer and stuff with a tree. But it's not really much which can be said for now, you know. Because like I said, Carl as SF, you just want to make sure you get the levels. And even if Nana does kind of win this lane, Carl can just go back to the jungle. It's just SF things. It's very hard to stop an SF's farm. Unless you take the early towers. Raging Pota. Trapping him in that fire zone. But it looks like Jabs, yeah, he's done. He just wants to hang around to the middle lane. It's going to be a very hard gank though, the way Carl is playing. Look at his positioning. Yeah, most probably going to be waiting for those runes. They see Raging Potato as well. Just want to make sure that he doesn't get those runes. But very annoying creep pull as well to the off lane. Messes up the creep equilibrium as well. The race for the rune. Ah. He gets one spank, but that's all he gets. Just one. Interesting though that the Tiny chose to go for the level 2 Avalanche instead. Well, I guess without the mana upkeep, you can't really spam any spells like Toss, for example. But over the top lane, they're going to try get the hit here onto Yash. Not enough damage. Very calm and composed. So he does dodge, you know, giving away a very crucial kill in this top lane. Let's talk about the offlane. You haven't, you know, looked too much at this. Ice. Kind of struggling to find anything, but alright. Potato. Very casual courier snipe, gets the TP out as well, but going straight to the middle lane. Ooh, Ice. He will also get a courier snipe. Courier's falling left, right, and center. All these donkeys, no one likes them. This is what happens when you don't use custom couriers. Carl, who could think about this? Oh, never mind. The razors were on cooldown. You don't actually see SFs going for bottle as much as you used to. Oh, it even cancelled the salve on Nana. That's very big.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Top
under
lane.
attack.
Battery
Dire's
assault.
middle
Can he
tower
catch
is
him?
under attack.
Dropping him at the cogs. They have the metamorphosis. But will it be enough damage? Pushing him into the cogs as well. Yash going for Firestorm trade. And it looks like it will be enough with the Mushi getting the last click as well. What? Oh no. What? Why lol? Why lol?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe he's secretly watching
Dire
Twitch chat. He's trying to bait.
structures
He's
are
trying to bait you guys. This is what's happening here. He's baiting you guys. Alright. So cool. Still haven't picked up his boots, but he has to be careful. Oh, bringing him closer. Didn't have a range drop. Well, then again, it is only
Dire's
level 1
middle
toss.
tower is under attack.
I think I've seen like too many different ways you can skill a tiny. Like I remember for a period of time in NA, you know, you would max out tree grab if you want to be really greedy, or max out your avalanche, and of course in C you just usually want to max out like the toss. Extra harassment damage, stronger laning presence as well. But 2-0, very quiet between Execration and Mineski. Mineski still having a tiny edge. The Firestorm Yash just trying to steal all that farm. Get the toss back. Battery assault. Do they have the cogs? I think they do. He might be able to, but he's really tanky. Doesn't seem like they want to bring the Terrorblade as well. And Ice is getting sandwiched between 3 Execration heroes. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No, there's a perfect reasoning to why Ice taunts. Oops, meanwhile missing a kill. Yash dying again. And as I was saying, you know, in C, you don't win from outscaling your opponent. Only that, like, you just want to tilt your opponent, and that's what Ice is doing. To get the magic missile stuns up with the dual breath, get the carapace as well. Ice has the south, will end up going down. They bring in the supports, Jabs and Boogie. Boogie running at the trees, Raging Potato, Nano both chasing him down. They have the magic missile. This is a level 3 missile. Boogie getting stunned up. Potato, one more stun. Will it be enough damage? Yes, it will. Raging Potato getting 1 kill. Tower to hits coming in. Lumik running to the trees. He will be the sole casualty, I believe, on the side of Execration. The best way to win in C is to just tilt your opponents. Ice. Can't really do that yet at level 3. But hello, here comes Nana! And down goes Lumik. Couple of stuns coming out and half his HP gone already. Will be forced to pop that salve up. We'll be happy he gets his level 4. No bottle on the side of Nana, just going for his range drop into clarity. Doesn't seem like bottle is that big of a thing now. Like I said, SF, you know, going into the drums build, which we tend to see a lot more in the pubs. Helps to scale better into the mid game. I guess that's where you can go into the yields and the Black Dagger as well. Top lane, Yash wants to cut the creep wave, will succeed. That's gonna be his level 5. Gonna be a bit harder to kill him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mushi's actually taken straight to the jungle. Bottom lane, Ice. Cry, sad face. So he's having a tough time, 0 and 2 with only 7 CS. Middle lane, Nana and Jabs coming in. Do they have enough damage? Might even get the return with the raise, but no. Nana getting that kill very quickly before Jabs gone down there. Even has an urn already at 7 minutes in, if you want to be exact. And we'll be going back to the shrine. You do have the Brewmaster coming up at level 6 very soon, but the tier 1 tower is about to fall. Not that good. You can try the Drunken Haze, but you know,
Dire's bottom tower
I would have to say Filipinos are very good at holding the alcohol, so not too concerned about that.
are scanning.
And now using the scan, there's smoke as well. They want to find Nando, could be a pretty big kill, but they're very split up. They will get the toss out. Jabs, oh, the swap, Nando, he's going for the TP out. Oh, if he had survived that, that would be amazing. I love this choreo. You can only get that in China, I think. But 6-3, and despite having more kills, because of that tier 1 tower, you will see that Execration are getting further ahead. Oof. Hard game. So Ice, he will have the middle lane, just for some EXP. Racing of Nyx Assassin for level 6. 1 stun coming up. Baiting at the carapace, just taunting him. He wants to. This is where you have. I feel like you have 2 of the strongest solo laners in Southeast Asia between Ice and Bimbo. They're popping the Metamorph. They want to try and get some damage out into this tier 1 tower at least.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Together, Nana and Jabs looking a little bit lost, but they might find that one target, which me... Bimbo? Bimbo. I'm pretty sure they've seen him. And Nando alone. He has seen the clockwork. They're pinging it out. Sandwiched up. Doesn't have level 6 yet. He's close. He's very close. And the top lane will. Boogie, he's going to feel the pressure, and together with Yaj and Lumik, they will just back out of that lane. He has somehow managed to just slide his way in between 3 heroes on the side of Mineski and survive. And that's a big win right there in its own. Either that or the Dota gods are laughing and smiling on him.
Radiant are scanning.
So using a scanner, just want to make sure that there are no heroes there. Banana, he's just holding his big tree, walking around, still at that level 3 avalanche. Meanwhile, the top lane Execration find themselves another tier 1 tower. Could be a bit concerning considering the fact that you have the Terrorblade. You're kind of expecting the top tier 1 to... Ideally, you would have wanted that to go down as well. But Execration, with their draft, they're happy with the way the state this game is going. What's his next item? Does he go for drums? Mask of Madness coming out from the Terrorblade. Let's see. Let's look at the Execration side. Jakira's kind of poor. Underlord, you have a mech underway. Next Assassin still wants level 6 before he can actually do anything.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, it's the Capcom Okami courier. Alright, thanks. Alright, so Nando... I don't know, I feel like this isn't that usual right-click build, you know, the way most, like, for example, the way Mushi would do, he max out Vengeance Aura. But this is plenty of emphasis on how much they want to kill. So you do see a tiny bit of culture difference, like, between two different types of players who both play the Venge hard carry. Carl. So should be able to get some pretty decent damage out here into this tower. But I don't think they'll be letting it go for free. Jabs already has level 6 as well. Should be thinking about smoking up. They have Metamorphosis, your Primal Split's available. Looks like it could be Tranquils? I don't think it's Vlad's. Going for the greedy build as well into the Midas. You do want to get to that level 25 talent where it's super annoying. Yeah, the minus 65 seconds Primal Split cooldown. And if someone is skilled in microing, like Ice, that's a very annoying thing to ever give to him. Hurricane Pike. So Carl not going for that magic SF. No Aghanims, no Octarine Core this game, guys, I'm afraid. It's gonna be the Hurricane Pike coming out. But like I said, the smoke play between Jabs and Ninja Boogie might end up finding Yaj, but they don't have enough damage between these two heroes. Yeah, they don't want to dive into tier 1 for this. They will put their eyes towards the middle lane, perhaps. Jabs on the wrong side. Hookshot coming in. They have him inside the cogs with the battery assault. Mushi's coming in. So is Nana. One avalanche. Do they have a toss? Fly into the air from you, baby. And Nana will be on a dominating streak. And in the middle lane, they will put more emphasis on taking this tier 1 tower. Mushi should try to stall the push. Should be an easy tier 1 tower. And Execration, despite losing in the kill score, they will maintain that net worth advantage. Purely with the, the advantage in objectives. 12 minutes in, feeling pretty comfortable. Nando, haven't really seen too much from him. It's been a very quiet game. 4 staff on the way. But oh, Potato. He's found Jabs. Someone's been to Pattaya too much. Very obsessed with Jabs this whole game he has. He's just following Jabs, getting all that info. And they do have one surprise coming out. They get the stun up with the raises. Hello, sir. Down he goes. Lift up, but they find Potato using the Carapace, but no damage. Here comes Nana. Surprise! And down he goes. Alright, Boogie getting one of the quick Fade Bolt snipe. With the Pit of Malice. Nah, they don't want to walk into that. So, just backing off one for one. Both the pause 4s dying. It's just so dark. And there's no vision from the Mineski side. Execration and controlling the map so well. Even going for a smoke play. You want to try and make something happen here together with Nando.
Radiant's top tower
Walking
is
up,
under
let's see, where
attack.
are they gonna go? Oh, I think they see Ice, shutting him down. Oh, the swap, looking for the swap. The wave comes out, yep, there we go. They have the stuns to force that forward. The Pit of Mouse, they will catch the Brewmaster, and down goes Ice again. It's just the ROTK influence. Then again, ROTK in 2018. Oh, juking the hook shot, and without hook, but they have a sentry to toss. Raging Potato should be dead. Down he goes once more to Nana. Pretty fat Tiny. Catching up on farm as well. And Mushi not too far behind the SF considering how they already lost their Tier 1 towers. Carl, Requiem of Souls, unleashes the Max Spicy and down goes Mushi. And chasing up the Ninja Boogie, they have the raises and he will fall as well. 2-for-1 trade. They're terribly in your Rubik, dying for, well, basically only a Nyx Assassin. Not much of value was lost. And without the hook shot, Carl is happily taunting away. Battle of the taunts. And SSI because he went for the Midas. But hold on with the stun and the avalanche. Fly into the air from me, baby. And Raging Potato comes in, mana burn into Nana. But, you know, Carl doesn't have to worry so much about that. Tanky hero with the strength, treads, Dragonlance, and the drums. So there is, you know, huge benefits to just going for this build, this item build, instead of the usual magic build. That's because otherwise he would just die to the nuking damage, straight up one hit combo from the Tiny. Alright, so still trying to farm up that Midas. Nice. This is just all about the comeback Midas. They know that they're far behind in terms of map control, but not too far behind. They're still getting a couple of kills, they still can fight. Raging Puta. Oh, that's a big stack going the way of Nando. Going straight for Hurricane Pike, no Mask of Madness this game. If you went for the Mask of Madness, very likely he could actually just get comboed up by the Tiny. But they will go for a smoke play. Raging Potato, he's very close by. He hasn't broken the smoke. They might find that one target.
Dire are scanning.
Flare comes in. Smoke breaks. They found Carl. Carl! Not like this, Carl! And he's dead. Alright. Easy kill here. They even give the kill away to Ninja Boogie. Halfway to a Blink Dagger. Raging Potato, he's going to be kicking himself in the nuts. Moved a bit too much to the right. Otherwise, he could have broken the smoke. It's okay if he dies as long as the core survives. And if they're minimal deaths from the asset, but here comes the hookshot. Jabs, he's found two. Buy one, get one free. Ninja Boogie coming in with Fade Ball as well. And looks like Jabs will end up going down first. Lumi getting the kill with the Macro Pyre. Popping the Primal Split. Want to try and slay this dragon. Ice Path comes out. Only freezing up the illusions. Two heroes caught. But can they kill Ice? That's the question. Nando, they still have the Magic Missile. Primal Split's about to expire. Can they kill the Earth Panda? I think they can. One more hit. Never mind. Ice just at the back. The Raging Potato, he has the stun. Oh no, it's too short. That's what she said. So he will Vendetta up. SF for your clockwork. Meanwhile, Nana is happily pushing out the bottom lane. 2300 gold. What does he want to go for this game? Manta style. Potato. Now he wants to stalk Nana. Alright. Anyways, Bookie up to 1360 gold. You have a Midas now, complete onto Ice. This is where they need to create space for him. He's the real carry this game, Kappa. Tiny will actually be going for a Shadow Blade. So all the more that the SF build, very important in this game that he went for the drums and the Dragonlance first. Shadow Blade combo together with Tiny's super strong right clicks. Woohoo! Supports will die even if you're a Jakiro or a Nyx. Now this game will just enter a bit of downtime. He's tried. Raises, okay. It's all about asserting dominance in the game. Oh, Carapace. Reflects the damage back to Boogie. Oh, he did steal Impale. So, with the Blink Dagger coming up soon, Looking forward to some big plays out here from Mr. Boogie. He's thinking about it. This could be the shiny debut of that Shadow Blade. Nah, doesn't seem like it. He was looking out for sentries. I mean, they do have one over there. He's just right outside of the range. But he blinks back into the trees. The smoke coming out. He might actually be the one breaking the smoke. Hook shots off the mark. They found Raging Puta. And down he goes. Hold on, the Carapace stunning them up. Do they want to try and save him? Looks like they won't. They will give him away. But it does make you wonder if you're inside of Mineski, where have the rest of Execration gone? Nando. I think they spotted him out. The rocket flare just barely flew past. Nana, Ice Path, finding that Tiny. The swap comes in. Everyone's all in a mess. It will still split up. Lumic goes down to Nana. You know, Primal Split's gonna be popped. Nando, it's a trap. Here comes the classic C-throw. Nando running at the trees. He will go for the TP up, but the counter swap stolen by Boogie. And down goes Nando. 2 heroes down. They take a tier 1 tower as well. The map is open. Mineski have found themselves a big opening as this game. You can see that gold swing coming down. 2 heroes, a smoke wasted, and a tier 1 tower going to Mineski. And they will try to invade the jungle. Alright, so 13 to 8. Moshi might be in a bit of trouble. Here comes the underlord of the Uber. Who else is he bringing into the party? He's brought the SF. Raging Potato needs to get a stun, but... false hypecast. There's not a kill happening here this game right now. Stun? Mushi with the sidestep. You know, he plays badminton, so this guy, Mushi, quick on his feet. Okay. Double bounties for Potato. He's going for the 4-staff build this game. And Carl will be going to a Sanjin Yasha. I know all you Redditors in the chat feeling very, very turned on when you see this potential item of Sanj and Kaya. Alright, so Carl, he doesn't know that he's alone in his own jungle. They have a very nice deep ward being placed here. Mineski are doing extremely well. It is a skill in its own to be able to dodge the fights. Like, it takes a certain degree of restraint and patience as well. So you're waiting for it. He has a Tomb of Knowledge. He will get that level 2 hook coming out from jabs. That's where things will get a bit longer. The smoke movement coming out. Oh dear, they found him immediately. Jabs. Nothing of value was lost. Support breaking the smoke. He tanked it for the team. They know where they are. Take care of the ward as well. Nana, he was thinking of a potential snipe. I don't think he has enough damage. But the TP's coming in. Maybe they can consider trying to fight. They know that Roshan will probably be happening here. Do Mineski want to try and contest this? They don't have a Blink Dagger. No way for Exercise to initiate. Macropie, they want to toast him up. Roshi's really falling very quickly to pop the Primal Split. Ninja Boogie and Mushi, they want to try and bring someone down ASAP. Trying to kill Raging Potato. Yes, they can. Medallion will not be quick enough to try and take this Rosh up. He'll step down into the action. Oh, that was the Cyclone up. One more Ice Pack coming. He's going to pop that BKB. He's going to try and get as many hits as he can. Lumic down. Falling very low. 3 heroes dead. And Mineski say thank you for the free Aegis. And this is where the comeback begins in the net worth as they find themselves with a 2,000 gold advantage, 16 to 9 with 1100 gold swing. And pushing out the middle lane, they do have the fresh metamorphosis with the Aegis as well. Manta style should be coming up soon for the Terrorblade. So easy tier 2 tower. I mean, if you're Execration, how do you want to try to come back from this? I feel like the SF needed to do just a tiny bit more. Potato. Did they have a gem? Looks like a random tree. What? Potato patata. Where does he want to go? Alright, so he got rid of his Aquila to complete the Hurricane Pike. He needs a BKB. The right click is a bit lacking, especially when you end up going for the Wave of Terror Magic Missile though. Which is why I usually keep it at level 2. I don't know, I don't feel like Nando is a VS player. I feel like he's better on those late game carries. This hero requires you to move a lot, do a lot more in the mid game. Like that's why there's a very distinct difference. Like when you're so used to playing these traditional carries and you play the Vengeful Spirit, it's like, you know, I throw tissues at you. But enemy, like when a support player plays a Vengeful Spirit, he makes it seem like, alright, I'm making this hero seem kinda OP or balanced, you know, very strong. Alright, so with this Aegis, and they have Metamorphosis in 35 seconds, Mineski will proceed to take themselves to tier 2 tower. Wonder what ISSI's next item will be. Vlad's Blink Dagger, level 15 already.
Radiant's
They
bottom
take the tier 2 tower of the map, pretty much opening even more for Mineski.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh la la, Nando goes down.
Dire's top
The
tower
TP will
is
go
under
back to the top, getting the waves in their favor. Mushi. Yep, it will be a Yasha on the way. The TP's coming in from Carl. Might find Ninja Boogie. Stun up, it's a trap. Or maybe not. They popped the Primal Split. They won this kill. Underlord's coming in. Reinforcements on the way. Shrine will be popped. And everyone's coming back in. Hello. Cycling up into the air. They are thinking about stalling for time. Nana's not thinking about going back in though. Looks like ISSI's. He's just buying time. He's just being a pain in the ass. Earth Panda, far away. Oh, stun. Playing around with Nana. Do they have dust? No, they do not. Feels like you need a Spirit Vessel. Need some big plays.
Dire are scanning.
And now the smoke play coming out from Mushi and friends. They want to try and get into the game. They've found Carl. Yes, they have. Oh, SF. Throwing up Raging Boot on the edge. Jabs with the double. Lumic lays on the macro pie, but nothing else he can do. The hook shot. He's caught him in the back. And Lumic going to force step himself out of that. Pit of Malice trapping up jabs, but he doesn't actually care. Tier 2 tower about to fall. It started out surprisingly well for Execration by Mineski. No fear, no fear. Only forward. They will find Lumic one more time with the Metamorphosis damage flying into the air, and down he goes for a dragon. He should be very afraid of the heights. And Yash, the Underlord's effect, you usually expect him to be... The tables should be reversed when you have an Underlord on your team. This grieves. You know, Mineski they didn't actually care. And Terrorblade out farming that Shadow Fiend. Nando as well. Seems like an eternity ever since he last got that BKB. Alright, so let us you know, theorycraft a bit on the potential comeback here. Maybe Ash gets a Blade Mail? Problem is they're not comfortable enough to try and nuke this Brewmaster down before he actually gets anything done. But he's found Carl, popping the Primal Split as well. Ninja Boogie's coming into the party. Stolen Pit of Malice trapping him one more time. Oh, Cyclone's up, the dragon into the air. Jakir should be dead. Carl, where are you running? He's dead. They're now fighting into the shrine. Lumic pops the shrine for himself. Yash force steps himself in. But unfortunately, the cogs blocking them off from making any further advancements. It looks like they want to try and find one target. They were looking for one straggler, hoping that they would overextend. But this is, you know, I would say this is the difference for why Mineski is doing pretty well. They're not afraid to just back off. They don't see it as necessary to take these unnecessary fights. So this tier 1 tower looks like it probably will fall. Metamorphosis up in 8 seconds. No more Aegis, however. Mushi popping the BKB. He's going to stand his ground using the reflection. And Ninja Boogie Mino just taking out Raging Potato at the sideline, who was trying to go for the flank. And then with the Metamorphosis, there should be a very easy tower going down. Goodbye tower, no SF, no Nyx Assassin for 40 seconds, no buyback. Good think about going back in. Doesn't have the BKB, so not very confident in going for the Sunder play. For now, thinking about a swap. He doesn't have a swap. Hello. Very awkward fight. I guess that's also like one of the problems for Execration is that you don't really have anyone to actually initiate. You can use the swap, but not the ideal situation. You want to use that for pickoffs. Game is hard. Alright, so the BKB coming out from Carl. That probably will be the next saving grace. You do have the Jakiro trying to build his way into a solo crest. Crimson Guard. Not too sure how I feel about that, but Execration will try for a surprise smoke. If there ever was a time for them to make something happen, but the perfect scan from Mineski. They sense the danger. Nana, he's there. He's just trying to break the smoke. He successfully blinks out. Woohoo! The spider senses were tingling. He just waited up here on the high ground. They had no vision. Perfect play. And Execration's hopes may have just ended with that very last smoke. They could go back for their own counter smoke play as well. They have a gem on the clockwork. Bogi has been exceptional so far with his Rubik play. It doesn't seem like much, but... Was there a double smoke? But alright. They seem to know what's going on. Heading to the top part of the river. Jabs in the front. It looks like they're coming from behind. Mushi is gonna pop their BKB. Hold his ground and try to fight this. Rocket Flare comes out. They should know. They found Nando. Position 1 goes down here. This could be a disaster. Does he have buyback? We should have to see. Man, he disappeared faster. Very, very fast. Nice Ice Path. Catching him just at the very tip. Lumik with the Thunderclap as well coming out from my side. Size. Down goes Jakiro. A killing spree for Jabs. And they will push out straight to the top lane, taking themselves hopefully one lane of barracks. So buyback out from the Vengeful Spirit. Mineski will take the calculated approach and wait for Roshan, which will be up in 1 minute and 47 seconds. Tough game, tough game. Let's see. So Sakura's game is, I don't know. Feels a bit tough if you're playing right now as Execration, purely because your draft is supposed to excel the by 20 minutes. You would ideally would have liked to take more tier 2 towers, have some map control, try and starve out Mineski, because when you're playing against a Terrorblade, you don't want to challenge the TB to the late game. Loki's having a ball, stealing whatever spells he wants. He seems to have a very specific wish list at this point. Mostly from the the Pit Lord, the Underlord spells. Doesn't seem to worry so much about the Vengeful Spirit. But anyways, they will just slowly play around farming their jungle safely. Yeah, I guess you wait for the BKB. Roshan up in 30 seconds as well. There is no need to try and force the issue. But this is where the 5-man movement begins, right? Like, do they have a smoke? Let's see. Yeah, they do. They have one Lumik. They could try to contest the Roshan, but if you're Mineski, you just kind of want to clear out this side of the jungle first. Both teams, they know what's going on. They know what's next on the agenda. If Execration take this Roshan by some chance and win a team fight around that Rosh pit, they could have bought themselves an extremely big opening. Nando as well. No real damage items. It's mostly like just a Hurricane Pike and a BKB. But they will try. Too late. Roshan goes down. Mushi finds himself with the Aegis and Nana and the cheese. Okay, so 24-9, 15,000 gold advantage. Mineski looking very well on their way to taking game 1. If Execration come back from this, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And see, we've seen bigger comebacks. Plenty of anime comebacks coming around. But they will take the easier approach and take themselves their first lane of barracks. Or aiming to, at least in this top lane for the side of Mineski. Gonna get a bit trickier. Let's see, SF's items hasn't really improved as well. Still trying to farm up into an MKB, hoping to dear god that he has the space to farm up that item. Really feels like at this point as the next assassin you should be doing a bit more. Wouldn't have hurt to put Lumik as the for this game, I feel. But hello! Ooh! Yes. Ice Path catching up the Terrorblade. They do try to chain stun him down if they can only find the raises. He has the Sunder! Gets it in time! And okay. And all for nothing. Ice Path once more coming out with the dual breath. Ninja Boogie says, I don't care. Oop, they tossed someone in. Nana. Yeah, this is GG. So 2 quick kills. What do they do? Nana, Ice SS coming in. They want to try and get Nano. They have a nullifier. Carl, Requiem of Souls. Carlo. One more Impale coming up. They get the swap out. Do they have enough damage to try and kill him? But the hook coming in from jabs. He's trying to save his teammates. Nando goes down to Mushi. This Terrorblade is just way too fat. At 34 minutes in, he's just taking buildings. Alright. So game 1 goal has, you know, very, I wouldn't say easily taken up from Mineski, but that very crucial point. Gone the way quite decisively. Execration will need to think about amending their game plan. What's a hard game? Like if you're Execration, especially with this roster as well. Kind of hard call. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was only game 1 here of Mineski versus Execration. We will be back for game 2 shortly. I'm Hades. If you enjoyed the cast, any feedback from me, do let me know. Give a little bit of a follow here on social media, on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you guys for game 2 shortly. Don't go anywhere.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. wake up every morning, I wish the day would end, because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to mend. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. Thought I had a plan with you and me. Was it daring of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees? I look right at the mirror, wondering if I'll be okay. My head is telling me nothing, it's got nothing left to say. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. Thought I had a plan with you and me. Was the daring of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees.
Remaining. Execration's turn to ban Dire team pick. Execration's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, hello, chat. Hello. And good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all to the Mineski versus Execration game tour. Hello.
Execration.
What's up,
turn
guys,
to
and
bat.
welcome back. Game 2, Mineski currently 1-0 up against Execration for the GESC Indonesia C qualifiers. And of course, winner of this will progress to the winners bracket. This is a double elimination. We have 4 lovely teams for you. And after the series, we have the long-awaited Fnatic versus Geek Fam. And for those of you tuning in who don't really know me, you can
5
find me at
seconds
Hades TV, all the way from Singapore. And yep, thank you guys for that. Those amazing, what do I call it, pickup lines in chat. Nah, I'm not gonna try those pickup lines. Yeah, I'm selectively choose those and see if they work at ESL Genting. I mean, if they work, I'm definitely not gonna let you guys know, right? Or should I? I don't know. But alright, anyways, back into this draft. Let's be a bit serious for a moment, guys. Okay, guys, control yourselves. A bit of restraint. We are all deep down divine players. So let's take a quick look. I talked about how game 1 Execration needed a different game plan, probably like a draft which kind of suits the players. Yash seemed kind of uncomfortable on the pit lord, and at the same time the vengeful spirit hard carry. It's not like it doesn't work. I've seen it work. You guys have seen it work, but in that scenario where it felt like Nando was just very uncomfortable on the hero, just going for the max magic missile build. It wasn't very efficient. You know, when you do that, you want to make sure you're getting the kills. He wasn't getting the kills. Alright, so test. Hope y'all doing fine all the way in chat, and of course those of you in Dota TV and the YouTube channel as well. Well, don't forget to give GESC a follow on their Facebook page. You can find them facebook.com/GESC Championship. Alright, so here on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel, we promise you some of the best games, not to mention with Fnatic versus Geek Fam coming up. Some of you very excited to see Universe succeed, or maybe for the Malaysian fanboys, you know, very disappointed, wanting them to lose. But before we get into that, I mean, let's just concentrate on this game first. Mineski showing dominance, right? They pick up the next assassin. Surprise! They actually ban out the clockwork, so they understand that for the way Bimbo drafts, usually he would like to take the next assassin for himself. You know, with Chemo drafting this time, usually Bimbo was drafting for the previous roster. I guess they felt like things needed to be changed a bit. And if you're Bimbo, you probably feel a bit conflicted in how this draft is going.
Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, so let's see.
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Shaman and Nyx Assassin picking up both his supports up at the same time. I like the versatility as well. You can always see the Nyx Assassin played by Ice. But they already took out the Brewmaster. We might end up seeing, I don't know, the Tidehunter pick come out. We haven't seen that for a bit. The Timbersaw, Nature's Prophet.
Dire team pick. Execration's turn.
I don't know, I feel like with the Queen of Pain coming up now, it's a very clear and simple approach to the way this game's going, right? Mineski going to take this very straightforward. It's something which they used to play as well, and I think as when you're thinking about Jabs and Ice, you'll never forget the Faceless days. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I can't tell you as a Singaporean how much I really wanted that team to succeed. But Execration, I'm excited for the Tuskar pick. If you've ever seen, like, when he gets to that talent where he gets, like, percentage chance to trigger out Warrior's Punch, that's a super meme, like, build right there. It's hilarious, and not to mention we have a Warrior's Kick. Whew, it's just really memey to watch. Like, it's funny how Dota just keeps evolving. Why not, guys? Yep, we all Divine 5. I mean Divine 6, right? Because chat's always right. Alright, so Queen of Pain. I have seen some funky things coming out. Like, I have seen the occasional Queen of Pain support. Seems a bit trashy, but if you think about it as a laning support, Queen of Pain or Shadow Strike, you max it out, you just chase heroes down. It's extremely annoying to play against. But then again, I'm 99.999999999% it's gonna be, you know, Queen of Pain mid.
10 seconds remaining.
But the Execration taking up the Tidehunter for themselves. Both teams
5
probably
seconds
foresee by
remaining.
now that, you know, ISSI, he's running out of heroes. But then again, when you're playing as ISSI, you're never running out of heroes. Ton of heroes. Alright, so let's see what they want to pick up here. They could pick up the ISSI's hero first, leaving Moshi some space. I mean, one of the fun things he could also decide could be the Queen of Pain playing in the safe lane. It's another option which is available, which means you allow freedom for the Shaman and the Nyx Assassin to roam around, or Shaman and Queen of Pain will definitely destroy Tidehunter in the lane. And if a Tuskar is there, you just bring the Nyx Assassin, easy lane 1. The Tiny pick, I'm always on the fence regarding the Tiny core. Like, I'm okay with it going mid. The safe lane option now where you have to share the EXP, I just feel it does average. You know, it's not exceptional, it doesn't really seem broken, which I guess is a good thing.
Execration's turn to battle.
Now the Monka's King coming up. Alright, I'm excited. I love this hero. So the Monka's King, one of my favorite heroes to see in the safe lane, for sure. It's a good core. And if anything, this was a hero which Execration probably would have picked up if they were given the opportunity. I know Bimbo, he's played
10
Monkey King.
seconds
And
remaining.
off lane, he's played as a 4. Probably one of the few teams to actually play the Monkey King.
5 seconds remaining.
So ban. Oh, actually, they still could give it away to Mushi. Like I remember there was a period of time when Monkey King was being tested by lots of players in pubs. Like they're playing in the off lane, they're playing in the support role, they're playing in mid, they're playing in safe lane, basically in every single role, trying to figure out how it works. I know even ISSI was spamming Monkey King for a while. He would go for like Vanguard, play, and it's very tanky items, Halberd, because he had such strong natural
10
DPS with Boundless Strike and
remaining.
Jinko Mastery. But Timbersaw being banned
5
out,
seconds
yeah, that would make
remaining.
sense, because if you ran the Monkey King into an aggressive lane of Shaman and Nyx Assassin, Timbersaw will tear
Dire
Tidehunter up
team
into
pick.
sashimi. But the PL ban comes out, loving it. As well, like with the way PL, the new itemization build, where you go for Battle Fury, Sanjin Yasha, you farm up super quick, and you actually max out the Phantom Rush. I think Arteezy started that. Not sure whether it was really him. But the Phantom Rush with the extra agi, it doesn't seem
remaining.
like something which is super broken, but I guess it kind of synergizes because
5
Battle Fury is like
seconds
super
remaining.
cheap. Let's see. So, how's this? Okay. One of the things for sure, like I like about the Monkey King in China, for example, right? They see it as a counter to anti-mage. It is a hero which can not only like keep up on farm or even outfarm the anti-mage to a certain degree. You can also solo kill the anti-mage very easily. Like you just go into Shadow Blade, Silver's Edge, whatever. I don't really think Echo Saber is the item now to go on any hero, to be honest. I feel like unless you were really desperate for extra stats and farm, only then would you ever go for like Echo Saber now, or if you're gonna snowball. But alright, there we go, called it. It's gonna be the Monkey King, probably going up against the Tidehunter. It's gonna be an Ice hero. Let's see how he, how he, you know, plays around with Execration. Because you think about it, right? Ice likes heroes which can really tilt you, and are super annoying. So Monkey King is one of those heroes as well, which you think about it can be the situation. But it'll be a DK mid coming up from Execration. Yeah, I like this pick. It's gonna help pretty decently against the Monkey King. It's a frontliner as well together with Yash. They can split the damage up. Not too bad to go into Hood Defiance this game. I think for a period of time, like for example, some teams are playing Dragon Knight off lane because of how good Soul Ring is. Like, if you guys follow a New Beginning, for example, you know, they played DK off lane for Miracle. Didn't really work out, but the idea is kind of there. It can work. Anything can work. This is Dota. Just like the stupid talent of minus 65 seconds on Primal Split.
10 seconds remaining.
But loving the Monka's King, man. This hero is
5
good.
seconds remaining.
I mean, yeah, to the guy in chat that says that why Monkey King looks like me. I mean, in the Chinese zodiac, I am born the year of a monkey, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, not so much the hair color. My hair is kind of like ashy gray right now. Let's see. Oh, no golden items in Lumic. Okay, but one thing for sure, like the way in the state of this game, Execration, they need to win this if they are to force a game 3. I'm hoping that game 1 was kind of like a warm-up game. I want to see a game 3. I want to give you guys as much Dota as possible. Not within my control, but I would like to cast as many games as I could today. Alright, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the GESC Game 2 here between Mineski versus Execration.
Prepare for battle.
So Nando on the Tiny, you're gonna have Carl playing on the DK, Lumik, Chemo playing on the Rubik, Raging Puta playing on the Tuskar, Yash on the Tide Hunter, you will have Mushi on his Luna, Jabs on the Nyx Assassin, Ninja Boogie on the Shaman, Nana playing on the Queen of Pain, and you're gonna have Ice on the Monkus King. I really like that courier. He has all the golden items as well. It looks a bit out of place, I have to admit, but it's still pretty cool. He's gonna keep doing this until he gets the courier. Because of the extra movement speed. Just wait for it.
30 seconds to battle.
Imagine if Monkey King had like an ult where you could legit turn into a hero, like the enemy hero, and have all their spells and skills available to you for like maybe 10 seconds or 30 seconds. Just fun ways you can kind of mess around in the game. I'll tell you one thing I'm not looking forward to ever seeing Captain's Mode is Pangolia. I think that stupid hero needs a nerf. Oh, they've caught the Tuskar. Raging Potato could be in for some trouble as Mushi. They lay out all the hits, bringing him very low, but he has the boots, so he's not really dying here. Yash going for his own taunt of his own. Boogie has a shackle, but he's just going to try and burn out as much HP as he can away from Yash. Potato already down a couple of tangos. Dude, there's no way this is working out, right? No way. Oh, he wants to stick first. Patience on my size. Not today. Doesn't want to waste that time. Nana did get the creeper. Did he just... I guess he wants to give that to Ice. Hello, Bounty.
Oh dear, that must have.
Meanwhile, top lane, they did get Raging Potato. Ninja Boogie getting first blood. Maybe getting Yaj over here. The TP's coming back in. They are placing emphasis on trying to win Yaj. Some safe levels here. Ooh. This could be a kill. Nice double impale. Yeah, he's dead. Very nice shots coming out here from the Potato. Yeah, DK does okay against Queen of Pain because of Dragon's Blood. So Nana decides that he can't. There's no point in going for the Shadow Strike this game. Just choosing to go for the straight up level 1 Scream. Boogie. Or if he had the Snowball, that would have been a kill. But I's already picking up the Jingu Mastery procs. What? No, he's okay. You know, Jingu Mastery got nerfed to a very balanced point. It's not something which is like super OP at this point. You know, plus 60 damage. It used to hurt a lot more. Ooh, that's close. That's very close. I love that taunt. But Jabs, he's just trying to bring, you know, Potato as low as he can. Still stuck at level 1. No luck with the runes, all the pulls.
Haste.
I mean, you don't have a choice, right? Like when you went for the gush at level 1, you needed Raging Potato to stay in the top lane to help the Tide Hunter out. Because otherwise he just has no way to lane. And top lane, they do get one more kill into Yash. Ah, T-Tours. Yeah, this is why you need, like I said again, you need Raging Potato to be in the top lane together with the Tide Hunter. There's just no way he lanes against those supports without Kraken Shell. Well, he doesn't get the pull, but they do have the ward there. You should know. Carl a bit low, picks up the soul ring already. Extra strength and health regen, he's okay. I am curious to see though whether ISSI does want to put more points into the tree dance. Purely because like you see Baboka playing it. Just messing around, breaking the trees. There's a good advantage to breaking the trees here. Like when I was playing in PW, what every support will do is they just get a climate to cut every single tree. 2 and 1. Mineski having a pretty decent time. And this time they do have the tiny golden graph advantage. The CS, however, does favor the DK, making it a bit tricky. But over the top lane, Jabs and friends going for the snowball play, going here onto Jabs with the shots as well. Jabs very likely to be dead here. Nothing he can do. He's going to try for the return kill with the Ether Shock. Ninja Boogie gets the return. It will be a 1-for-1. Might end up finding Yash as well. But the anchor smash is there. He needs one more right click. Boogie with the double kill. Very nicely done. And that is the power of that supreme right click. 82 base damage. So despite being that slow, you know, he... I actually wonder, what does he throw out of his hands? If you're a Shadow Shaman. It looks like they are thinking about jumping onto Carl. Carl? What's this? This is confusing me. But they are picking out these heroes. Potato will take a bit of damage. But think about going for a kill. Ooh, the nice snowball dodge. So middle lane, a bit of a standoff, you know, Queen of Pain, especially picking up the raindrop if you're Carl. You're not really dying here with all these one charges as well. Just barely tip onto Moon. So it means he gets a bit of damage gone, but no trouble done. And SSI is already level 5, very safe lane, picking up an urn. It makes you wonder, because this build did start out from Mu. And when you play Sank, he doesn't rush blink, he goes into like drums, urn, helps you fight and scale a bit better. But hold that thought, Shackle comes in, they have the Hex. Do they have enough whip? They need one more Lucent Beam. Yash, juke around a Rosie, and down he goes, Ninja Boogie with the Ether Shock kill. Actually didn't go for Arcane Boots. He actually picked up a wand and Bin Lace. But over in the middle lane, it looks like Raging Potato about to go down here to ISSI, who did get the turnaround onto Carl. One more, he has the tree dance in a bit. 3 seconds. Hello, down he goes, ISSI with the double kill. He's gonna find himself a Lumic. Hello, good sir. And they have enough mana here for Nando. Toss him up into the air. Monkey doesn't like to fly. But with the raindrop, he has to one charges. Gonna try and run this one off, but tossed him into the air again. Raindrop will not soak up that much damage, and he ends up going down. But Mushi top lane also finding Yash, so plenty of kills happening now. We start to see a bit more of an active game coming up between Mineski versus Execration. Lumic just wants his arcane boots. It's gonna help them out so much in the lane.
Radiant's top tower is under
We're
attack.
flying all the way into the trees. Ice, just getting whatever damage he can out. But over in the top lane, the pressure's up, and yeah, still stuck at level 3.
Are fortified.
That's why, you know, when you go for level 1 Gush, you need to secure those levels. The moment you die, you're just making the game so much harder for yourself. That's the soaring up. Middle lane, Nana and Carl still kind of trading around. Should be able to take themselves an easy tier 1 tower. Yash will be happy to just soak up the EXP. Level 2 Kraken Shell. Will they rotate heroes to the top lane? It doesn't seem like they have the resources or the mana for it to even try and fight. So it should be an easy tier 1 tower, I would assume, going the way here of Mineski.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So some extra space created. Queen of Pain will have an urn. Sorry, no. What was I going to say? A veil on the way, I assume. With the double null talisman. Pretty decent build. Hold on, Raging Potato could be in some trouble. They have heroes. Carl? Carl, they get the stun up with the Eclipse as well, just for good measure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Got it.
are fortified.
And Shaman just waiting at the trees. Wants that level 6. Arcane Boots also on the way. He's pretty fat actually if you think about it for support. More fat than Tidehunter. Yash had way too much Jollibee before he played this game. Forgot how to eat in the game. And as the DK as well, now that you have the Dragon's form up, you want to try and push the towers together with the Tidehunter's Ravage, but he's about to get level 6. He needs one more Creep Wave. This is a pretty decent stack going the way of the Luna. Raging Potato will scout the stack out, perhaps try to leech some of the potential EXP up. Mushy Mask of Madness on the way as well, very fat on the middle lane. Just getting the stun up, Carapace, Carl. Putting some damage onto the tower whenever he can. Very tanky with 12-1 charges, drums on the way. Dragon's tail up, he's gonna try. He's bringing Queen of Pain very low, he needs one more hit. Oh, he gets it. The Impale. Carl, Nana, what was that? What was that? He should not have died. 14-1 charges, Dragon's Tail. The Carapace reflect, but he doesn't actually care. Still could think about going here, but here comes in the toss. Surprise! And Raging Potato, they also get the Ninja Boogie kill on the top lane. Signs of a comeback. 3 heroes did all across the map, and they take the tier 1 tower. Ice, Ice, Ice. Monkas? TPing in to die? And Mushi falling a bit low. The TP will come in. They have the Queen of Pain. Lucid Beam just tossing him onto the Tidehunter. He doesn't have Ravage yet. It's a level 3 Anchor Smash. Pretty sure they suspect what's going on. Nando choosing to go for a bottle of his own. No mana boots. He's very close to a Blink Dagger, and very soon he can start to fight. Yeah, she's gonna try and take this stack. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Feels good. Using in the shots as well. They want to try and hurry this up. The rotation's coming in. Jabs is here as well. Yes. Oh no, you don't want to TP out like that. No, she's like, you take my stack, I take your life. Lumik in the middle lane. They find the Ninja Boogie kill as well. Who put the Serpent wards down with a siege card. They want to take that tower. Lumik, he can't really take care of the wards that easily. On the bright side, tower is not yet within deny range, so that's a pretty good thing. We haven't seen a Sonic Wave yet as well. Hello, sir. Nando is here. Ooh, Moon will go for the TP out. Nando is here to toss to cancel the TP. Nando with the game sense, and down goes Nana.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll start to see some Vendetta plays, perhaps coming out to the bottom lane. Ice, Ice, Ice. He's going to try and pressure this out. Aquila. There's one TP. It will be Raging Potato. Snowball. The shots, will he block him out? No, unfortunately not. Just to scare him off. They have the play. Will they go for it? They get the stun miss! Jabs. Go with the Boundless Strike. Raging Potato, Warrior's Punch. He has the Snowball to buy himself a bit more time. The shot block from Raging Potato. They want to chase him down. Can they do it? But with the Ice, Ice, Ice will not be able to get the Tree Dance proc. And top lane, stolen Serpent Wards from Lumik. They will find themselves a free tier 1 tower. So she's still trying to farm up his items.
Dire's top tower is falling. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. So they do get a pretty nice, tasty stack. Jabs is there. The Snowball play did come in using the shots. They want to try and find SSS. The Warrior's Punch in the middle, in mid-air. What? That interaction was a bit weird. Carl opting to go for the Shadow Blade play this game. Kind of feels like a dagger would help him out a lot more. Oh, the Snowball play. They're bringing them in. They're going all out. Don't find them. Oh, no. No spells on cooldown. Bound their strike. They want to trap Raging Potato in place. They have the tree dance. Carl pops the dragon form. Nano already got to kill the enemy jungle, but with 4 heroes here. So 3v2. Ooh la la. Yeah, Nano getting himself a kill. Carl will find size. He's going to stand his ground. He will find jabs as well. The proc, down he goes. 4 heroes dead. Sonic Wave going to be thrown out from Nana. He will get the Raging Potato kill, but Carl's going to hold his ground. Here comes Nano. They get the chain stumps. Do they get up in time with the brief fire? And actually, it will be the team wipe, maybe. And woo, Moon's going to get up. Won't be enough to take him down. Pops the 1 charges in the nick of time, and he's going to be alright. So 4-for-1 trade. Ravage being blown as well. Execration just ravaging Mineski. Ooh la la. And that's going to be the tier 1 tower going down.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So you can start to see Execration's game plan, you know. It's working out a lot better than it was in game 1.
I'll take that.
I think the game plan is mostly for Yash to be just in, you know, on heroes which help them participate a bit more early on in fights, which was what they were supposed to do. Right, Boogie, not having the easiest of games, 4-4.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He's still
Radiant's
one
bottom tower is
central
under
urn from next
attack.
assassin? No, that's not an urn, that's what's this? Drums? Drums. Should be drums. Middle lane, they will try to clear out, take the early towers. Ravage up in 1 minute. DK form up in 20.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
has
will go for.
fallen.
This is where they start to dodge fights again, you know, if you're Mineski.
Dire's middle tower is under
And he did
attack.
max out the tree dance, like I said. When you go for this build, it helps you farm up
Dire's
way quicker.
structures are fortified.
And going for the Spirit Vessel this game, this is an amazing item right now in this game, purely because when you're going up against heroes
Radiant's
like, you know,
bottom
Tide
tower
Hunter, you're going
is
up
under
against
attack.
DK. It's very hard to
Dire's
regen.
middle tower
These
is
tanky
under
heroes
attack.
suddenly not too tanky. But this tier 2 tower about to fall. Bottom lane being pushed out. If you're Nana, you kind of contemplate, you fiddle around the idea. Do you want to go for an Orchid? Do you want to go for a BKB? Speed boost on Courier in 2018. Remember the good old days, guys? When your Courier could actually be sped up. This is where I'm also curious about like which talent you would pick if you're the Monkey King, but okay, go. Raging Potato coming in. Has the Warrior's Punch. They have the stun as well. Size will not be able to get his ult off, and with the Balance Strike gonna miss. Carl and Raging Potato, the Shadow Blade doing a lot of work. Getting these key kills just like that with the drums. Top of the network, no doubt, and with Luna farming up the Storm, still very far behind, not too confident in trying to fight just yet. But now they realize they need to make something happen, going for a smoke play with Boogie and Jabs. In the bottom lane, perhaps they could find Yash, but as a Tide Hunter, that's not the hero you want to try and jump. But this will be a good chance to also go on a warding mission. I think they saw it, it's daytime. Maybe they're fairly confident on jumping here onto Yash.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah,
Dire's
this
top
is
tower
not the hero you want to jump. You're forcing him under the tower. Boogie's coming in as well. They have the Vendetta stun. He popped the spell shoot just in the nick of time. They will lay down the Serpent once as well. Yash could still think about going back in. With 17-1 charges, this guy is not dying. And topping the pressures, piling up as well for the tier 2 tower. ISSIs will just helplessly watch as the tower ends up falling. It will be an attempt at a trade, but not the best. You know, with the DK form still up, they can try to pressure tier 3s.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Mineski, they need to go back. Get back!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, but immediate reaction to get the toss back as well onto the next assassin, and down goes Jabs immediately. Execration. The tier 3 tower about to fall. They pop the drama charge if they need to. Ice popping that ultimate. I'm not sure what that's all about. They have the vision onto him. He will go for the tree dancing, and they will actually nuke him down ASAP. Down goes Carl. Sonic Wave thrown out. Mushu with the ultimate will bring down Raging Potato and Lumik. And of course, Nana, Nana. They pop the Ravage for this, and that will be a nice 3-for-2 trade. Tier 3 tower almost down. I don't think they were on the same page for that engage, but okay. And BKB almost up for Mr. Mushi. After that top team fight, that was a pretty good gold swing. You can see the drop, that was a 2000 gold swing. I think Nana just got a bit too cocky for that earlier fight. He didn't need to die. They should have just done their own thing. I mean, that could always be that one plot twist, right? Where Ohio like goes back to join Mushi, the star-crossed lovers are back together. He's like, I promise I will be motivated. And then you see Ice's eyes and like Jabs be like, if Ice goes, I go. And Faceless version 2 is reborn. Kind of feels like an anime if you think about it. I mean, that's one of the stories, but they committed the Serpent once for this Roshan. Could be a bad idea. It's very risky. Nando coming in, trying to pop them up. Gets the double stun. We have the BKBs. Yash doesn't have anything up. The snowball up. Can he keep Ice's eyes? Down he goes. And 3 heroes dead. They will get a 4-man impale. But trying to get the Roshan kill at least. Mookie? No, never mind. Everything goes to Execration. And what looked like the potential comeback play has been returned to Execration in full. And on top of that, you just aided them in the win conditions with the Aegis as well. And now they have the tools to go high ground. This guy sucky, I don't know. But they have the Ravage up in 10 seconds. Things are not looking good right now if you're Mineski. They pop the fortification, they have to hold. Tower to fall, racks to follow. And the melee barracks will be given away. Caster's curse has come true. How do you fight this? You can't. You just have to make sure you don't die. You make sure you don't give away anything else. Halberd on the way for Ice. Trying to give that farm away to the Luna.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top shrine is under attack.
And as long as Ravage is up, you know, if you're Mineski, you don't want to fight here. You don't want to fight that. Anyway, Ice out pushing the bottom lane. Just trying to put some pressure there. I mean, Raging Potato's coming back in, has a blink. His own Spirit Vessel as well. With this ward, they want to make something happen. They're hoping for one pickoff. They need to be patient. With that Orchid on Moon. Ooh, this is not a good idea. Carl, the Shadow Blade. They found Jabs, the Snowball coming in as well. Down goes Jabs. Yash, he found Boogie at the side. It looks like they may end up finding Nana. Oh, never mind. They'll find Ice. Ice, just as tasty. 3 heroes dead. And of course, the blink out for Nana. They're trying to find him with the courier. Raging Potato. Nana, he's gonna find the courier kill. There was only a TP on. He's going for the TP on in set base, and that will be the end of that story. But 3 heroes dead, losing a courier, and that was just the best case scenario for Mineski right now. Trying for that one sneaky play.
What have we here?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, so Mushi, I think they know they have this ward. Ooh, this is that, you know, this kind of feels like your pubs where you're like end and then you just go farm the enemy jungle, but you didn't know that they had a ward in their base. Hello, surprise Mushi. Ooh, they came from behind him with the snowball play. Down goes Mushi. He has buyback, but ideally he wouldn't want to use it. 2,000 gold in the bank, And jabs, he's found Carl. He needs backup. They're pinging it out. The DK. Do they have the dust? Where's the detection? They have none. Jabs with the media hammer. They put the sentry down. Trying to bait with play. They're baiting.
Dire's bottom shrine is
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. Stuns for 2 seconds. I don't know. The last time I ever saw a media hammer, I have to admit, was when the patch actually just came out and I saw monkeys forever just playing Nature's Prophet in the custom lobby, constantly like ratting and just pushing down the towers. But they pop the DK form. Nando's coming around and tossing Nana into the air. The Ravage on 4. Big Ravage out here from Yash. They find one. Nana goes down. The buyback comes out. Mushi's up in 3. And they're going to try and fight this right now. Ice stuck inside his ultimate. He's going to look very, very silly with a nice stream of red. Chinese New Year is on the way. But okay. Looks like he's going to survive this. And he will actually end up going back to the fountain. But they want still going for a bit more. They get the Orchid Silence up onto Raging Potato. But here comes Sorry, Yash and Nando. Where is Ice? Nana's just dead. They pop the Eclipse, but Mushi's Eclipse is just looking very, very weird. They have the wand charges. Ice tree dance in. Tapped into the tree. Where is he gonna go? Snowball play coming in. Ninja Boogies end up going down. There'll be 4 heroes here laying up perfectly for the stun, but where's the follow-up? There is none. Mushi popping the Beekeeper. He's gonna try and hold his ground against Carl. But Carl. The stun comes up. They have the Dragon Tail. This should be the GG right here. Mineski unable to do anything at all. The GG will be called. Carl with the triple kill and Execration force a game 3, keeping their hopes alive and going to the winner's bracket. TT indeed. Ice. The draft just felt very, very awkward. Whew. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Moon and Mushi are headed upstairs just for a tiny while. Because at the same time, you see, badge is just a medal, guys. Doesn't matter. You can have the lower badge. It doesn't matter. But very tough game. It seemed like a bit of downtime. You know, Mineski, they had a slightly significant stronger laning. But all they needed was to hit the key timing. Carl was just on point this game. Did so much with the Shadow Blades. All the Blink Daggers started coming up. So much better. Just felt like the Monkey King didn't accomplish as much as you would have liked. No way to start a fight as well. No one to really front line. You know, Luna doesn't do that. He was farmed. He was decently farmed. But at the same time, it was very hard for Nana to go around making these rotations. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing that game 3. So I hope you guys are ready for that, because after that game, after the next deciding game, we will see Fnatic versus Geek Fam. I know you guys are excited for it. I'm Hades. If you enjoyed the cast, any feedback, do let me know on social media. Then as you see, tweet me some of your favorite pickup lines, Dota pickup lines of course, for ESL Genting. I'll see you guys for game 3 shortly. We'll be taking a quick break here on the Beyond the Summit 2 stream. See you guys soon.
Broadcast as radio impulses into space. And all methods are being heard on every radio telescope on the entire
Did you think it was?
of this into space. And all that they're being heard on every radio telescope on the entire Earth.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me all of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in this shade. Going louder, we are all one color. Standing in their way. Join the army of the shadow.
To pick.
Good afternoon and welcome back for Game 3, the deciding game here for our first best of 3 series on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel, Execration versus Mineski. And we start out with a clockwork pick, second pick Execration straight up with the Bane Queen of Pain. Surprisingly, I didn't think they would go with the Queen of Pain. A very common strat that we usually see right now
10 seconds.
is Bane SF. You just set up straight into the razors, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill.
5
But Bane Queen of Pain is also pretty strong, lane winning heroes. Mineski actually go back for the Shadow Fiend pick up themselves. And it's it's a pretty good change. How remember back then when Mushi used to pick up the SF, everyone would be like, "Oh, Mushi SF, oh PogChamp," and then now it goes to Moon. So
10 seconds remaining.
no, that's gonna be pretty hyped. That's gonna be pretty good, especially when
5
you see Shadow Fiend and Clockwork
remaining.
go together. Great synergy because you can take souls from the cogs and you're gonna walk into the lane with 15 souls. Usually that's the ideal situation, right? So anyways, next assassin ban. Tuskar, Doom, you're just banning out the bimbo heroes. I don't think he's been given much time to practice with a certain, let's say, specific set list of heroes. So I don't think I've ever seen him on like Earth Spirit. Spirit Breaker is kind of brain dead hero to a certain extent, but it takes a certain degree of skill as well to just, it's a game sense to know where you want to charge. But the Brewmaster ban from Execration, just taking out the size heroes. So just basically banning out the key tempo makers
10
of
seconds remaining.
each team. Alright, so how are you guys
5
doing all the way in
seconds
chat?
remaining.
I am Hades, your caster for this series, and of course the next series as well. I just got back from the WESG APAC qualifiers, which was in Jiaozhou, China. And I do admit first,
Execration's
I sound a bit
turn
weird
to
because
ban.
I do have the flu and a bit of a fever, but screw it, right? Because casting Dota, and when you guys give me that energy, I do feed on it. So I'm very grateful to all of you tuning in, especially those of you who just started to follow me on social media. Much cap and pride for you guys. Appreciation as well. All your
10
support, every
seconds
single
remaining.
like, all your support, all your words of encouragement does get me
5 seconds remaining.
one step closer to accomplishing my dream of casting a LAN. So here we are, and Mineski, well, taking as a tiny pick. We saw back in game 2, Nando was very comfortable in that tiny pick, definitely more comfortable than the Vengeful Spirit. Now, if I have to say anything, I was very impressed with how it worked out, because then you see you just go into this dueling situation. You could see the freedom that Bimbo was kind of given to go around the mid, go around the off lane, so that this way you're not so constricted to having like a tri-lane. Tri-lane is basically a thing of the past. Alright, so let's see what's that fifth ban. Hey, Bat Rider, I'm not so sure whether Bat. I mean, after the game 2, I wouldn't exactly say I would ban out Monkey King, but Timbersaw ban once more could pretty much indicate another Execration Titan to pick up. We could see the Mineski Vengeful Spirit for Mushi. We could also see the Terrorblade come out, great synergy there with the Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about presence of the Dark Lord affects buildings.
5 seconds remaining.
I know players usually prefer to go for the movement speed. Let's see. Fifth man.
Execration's turn
Taking on the Lycan. Yeah, we start to see a lot more Lycan picks as well. But some teams, they're more comfortable playing against it. Some maybe not so much. So maybe I feel like if you're a team like Liquid, you know, you'll be happy with the Lycan pick.
Ten seconds remaining.
Let's
5
see.
seconds
How's
remaining.
this gonna go?
Dire team pick.
Razor.
Razor pick Fernando. All in on the mid game. Win your lanes, take objectives, win game. Seems like it. I think he hold the Vengeful Spirit at least for a
10
bit more. I'm not
seconds
sure how
remaining.
Venge... Yeah, Venge doesn't exactly do too well against Razor because
5
she doesn't have like the
seconds
longest of
remaining.
range. So Static Link would be great against Vengeful Spirit. Queen of Pain could pretty much deal with the Shadow Fiend. Okay. So Mineski really need to outplay this Execration draft happening right here in this game.
Execration's turn to pick.
Shadow Shaman to pick again for Ninja Boogie. We saw, I know, back in game 2, some of you guys were like, ooh, it's the... Yeah, some of you guys were going like, oh, Shaman carry. Intel Hero 82 base damage seems balanced.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, so... Combine that with Avenge. Nah, I still think the Terrorblade pick is pretty legit here. Maybe a Luna again. I like the Gyro pick, considering it could be pretty decent here against Razor. It's good for fighting as well, allowing the Shadow Fiend more farm priority. Wouldn't say no to a Void pick, but then you have a problem in the Bane. Sven would be pretty decent.
Dire team pick. Naga Siren.
Don't worry guys, this is not a core Naga. I'm pretty sure of it. So, lots of catch. Song of the Siren can be pretty good at disrupting the momentum of fights, especially on the side of Mineski. We start to
10
see Naga
seconds
support
remaining.
becoming a thing between some teams. It's not like a very niche pick, it's just a
5
very
seconds remaining.
selective support pick. Unless by some chance they decide to put like a Naga into the safe lane, which would run into an aggro tri-lane together with the Bane and the Razor. So you would like go and nightmare someone into the Razor Static Link. Yes, thank you Mr. Karajin. Thank you for tuning in guys. Yeah, I do recognize a few names in chat, so hello to all of you. Thanks for the support for the Hades fans in there. Whew. Yeah, I've got like this Manuka honey candy with eucalyptus, like cough drop kind of thing next to me. Nose still getting the sniffles, but I'll be fine, you know? Always good to watch some good old sea dotes. I gotta admit, for those of you in chat, yeah, I was not a fan of the Perfect World pubs by any means. I mean, but I do feel like there's a significant difference in the way the pubs approach the game, at least between Perfect World and C. Okay, but Bat Rider pick coming out for the size, lots of catch. Naga Siren, this could be a problem because
10 seconds.
yeah, you know, you try for a lasso and then poof, here comes the song.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team banned.
Poof. Alright, so what's that final pick gonna be? They're probably still holding on it. So this is where the Vengeful Spirit thing could be a bit of a gamble, but I think it still could work out. You see the PL is an instant ban, and if you're any of these teams, especially at the top level teams, usually you want to make sure you keep it in the
10
back of your mind, like
seconds
as a drafter, that hey, this hero could still come out. We don't have the heroes to deal with it,
5 seconds remaining.
and it's just super annoying to play with against, anyways.
Dire team pick.
LC ban. They're really afraid of the LC pick, but then again, you know, when you have a Bat Rider, yeah, sure, why not, right? I mean, with quick fingers, I guess you could stop the Bat Rider in his tracks, like he blinks in, but
10
usually you're never that
seconds
quick enough,
remaining.
right? You have to have some super sick reflexes to actually catch a Bat Rider who blinks in the
5
4 staffs,
seconds remaining.
pulls you away. So let's see, what's the pick here? What's the call? Venge or Terrorblade? Lifestealer wouldn't be too bad, but against Razor, that's horrible. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking Venge, Terrorblade, Luna, one of the ranged heroes which Mushi plays. Unless by some chance they decide to put Marana and then you take Mushi on the Shadow Fiend, which allows the Marana to be played by Nana.
Execration's turn to pick.
So yeah, the Terrorblade pick comes out from Mushi, no surprise. They needed more extra siege. Terrorblade is pretty good against Razor as well, yeah. But Razor, you know, you can just like stack link into the illusion, free damage. Okay, I don't like to categorize at least between Universe or Ohio, to be honest. Excalibur's back in Europe. Steve is a pretty cool guy. I met him at the Major League. Okay, so Nando, Faceless Void. Yep, like I said, Raging Potato playing on the Naga support. I mean, if necessary, you could always put like the Naga Siren to transition into a core, but that basically means one of these cores are gonna have to be dirt poor, and it will be Yash on the off lane Razor. Oh god, there goes our pubs. I feel like Razor's gonna have a tough time playing against, you know, a Clockwork, a Shaman, a Terrorblade. That's just rough. I like this Clockwork set. Hammer. I always realize, like, guys, come on in chat. You know, you never have to. Yeah, I mean, this should never ever have to be a case where like you compete between two C classes. Like, you know, me and Champ, we talked about it before. Like I know there was a bit of Reddit drama. We kind of we worked our way through it. You know, we pals. Especially when we cast in East Malaysia and Sarawak together. Sugar Bun. He's got PUBG going on for him, you know. Cyclops is a cool guy, so I like to think of it this way, like, you know, with casters, you guys, it's cool to support your favorite casters and stuff, but you know, between the casting community is pretty small, so it's nice that we like to be on the same page in that sense. We like working each other. I mean, I wouldn't mind casting a Cyclops if you asked me to. We're pretty open. Like, if we wanted to change a bit of casting style, we work through it. So, be cool, you know. There's no need to be a rivalry between supporters. I like to think of it as in like a mini alliance, you know, especially in C, where there are significantly fewer casters compared to the other regions. Alright, so game 3, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, here for the GESC C qualifiers, our concluding game for this first series. Nando on the Void. For Execration on the Radiant side, Lumik on the Bane. You're gonna have Carl playing on the Queen of Pain. Yaj on the Razor with Raging Potato Bimbo on the Naga Siren. For the Dire side, we have Mushi playing on the Terrorblade, Boogie on the Shadow Shaman, Jabs on the Clockwork, Moon on the Shadow Fiend, and you will have Ice on his Bat Rider. No Owl. Damn. But yeah, like I said, when you master how this works, you're going to the lane with 15 souls. Still pretty big, but he figured that 9 is enough. There we go. Yeah, because if he took all 15, you would basically need to abandon the bounty runes. So 0-0. Who will get the first kills? Let's try and make a prediction here.
30 seconds to battle.
I know, I'm feeling the Execration draft just a bit more. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, the OBS had a bit of lag earlier on, so apologies for the black screen. Don't worry guys, you're not missing out on much. It's just basically a bit of lag.
The battle begins.
Alright, so 0-0. Nana hitting to the lane with 15 souls. Very big win for him. It does improve his laning phase a lot. Like, I can't emphasize how much it is. When you see a Clockwork and a Shadow Fiend together, you have to already assume that, okay, yeah, that lane's gonna be tough. And Mushi even taking the role where he blocks the creep wave for Nana in the middle lane, emphasizing that this block has to be favoring Carl, which is why you put the Bane in the mid. So this is what I notice happens. Like, for example, like Happy Feet or Entity, or even like 7th Heaven at the Australian team at WESG. When you play against Shadow Fiend and Clockwork, one way to destroy that early advantage is just straight up smoke, gank the SF, make sure he goes back to the lane with like half the souls. And that pretty much wastes the Clockwork's time, you know? So the investment is just nothing. And surprisingly, they put Mushi into the off lane together with Ninja Boogie against the Faceless Void, leaving Ice on the Bat Rider top against the Razor. So this is a matchup where they feel it's more comfortable. And Feeble, sorry sir, did you want a last hit? And that's why it's necessary to learn how to play against it. You don't want to be like constantly wasting a bat. Pretty good enemy clock is coming in just to play around with Carl. You're just trying to burn each other's regen out. Trading all these hits onto Nando with the Riptide as well. Scary stuff. Yeah, you're not killing that guy, but it looks like they may actually end up getting Raging Potato. Nah. I mean, Naga's a pretty tanky support as well, but in the middle lane, Jabs on the right side of the call is going for the TP out. May actually end up dying here, going for the courier snipe. Carl. Alright. Talk about maximum efficiency, and Nana can't really CS, you know, he's 7. Already, like, Carl is 8 and 4 to the 518 on Nana. Like, he has so many CS because of the Clockwork cogs. Ruin of Destiny coming out here for Lumik as well.
Gold is a great conductor.
Invisibility!
Raging Potato, eyes on Moon, and I'm pretty sure he knows. This ward scouted out the rune. There's no way he doesn't know. Yeah, level 3, going for the level 2 plasma field. Still could end up getting run by Ice. Tough call. They're putting a lot of heroes. They want to pressure this SF. He's not having the best of time. Forced to play super passive just so that he can even get some CS. One creep with the raise. Here comes Jabs coming in. If he can only find someone in the cogs. Almost had it as well. And CS, you know, Nando's not having a good time. He's getting EXP. 7-5 to the 15-3 on Mushi. And you even get the side pull almost up for Ninja Boogie. Alosa! Yeah, alright, cool. He's gonna run him down. Ice. Might actually end up get the kill here first. But Yash getting first blood. Popping that Fairy Fire in the nick of time.
and the atmosphere's
Superior Rack diving under the tower like that. Not the best of plays, and that's Ice having lost the top lane. Mushi finding one in the bottom lane. He ripped the Metamorphosis. The Hex up onto Raging Potato. Raging Potato with the return kill. So both carries dying. And this time you're not going to have Ninja Boogie getting a double kill like the last time. But this is good news for Moon. This is... You know, when you see all these kills happening in the side lanes, you pretty much know that there's safety. Oh, jabs. Trying for a kill here. They want to get the return kill onto Yash. And they will successfully burn him down. Nando's here on the top.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Get one lucky bash. Time lock maybe, sir. The SF is going to have a much better time. Wand on the way. And they've rotated the Void. They want to try and rotate the lanes, letting the Razor go up against the Terrorblade. Oh, they want to burn Nando down. It's only a level 1 time walk. 6 napalm stacks. Okay. They can definitely dive this. Nana finding one. Ooh, the deny for Mushi. So, Queen of Pain doesn't get the Shadow Strike kill. I think if he had a bit more, he wouldn't have minded diving the tower for that Faceless Void. Nando is having an extremely rough time. 13-6. But Execration still maintain a tiny gold advantage. Alright, so nothing much for now. Yash still happily farming on the bottom lane. Mushi's not under any real threat at the moment as well. Level 2 stack link, I believe. Yeah, on Yash.
Radiant are scanning.
I've noticed a couple of teams play a lot more Razor as well, because of how strong the new Unstable Current is. But alright, Yash could be in a bit of trouble here. They have the cogs if they need to use it. Battery Assault, they want to catch him. Can they? They need the napalm stacks. They bring in 4 heroes. Yash, you're not running away from this. No siree. Big costly rotation. I hope it was worth it. But they'll be happy, which means that Mushi gets some free space in this lane.
Bane, I'll sing them to sleep.
CS.
Are scanning.
And give them night.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Moon's still opting to go for that bottle play. They will go for the tower in the bottom. They have the Metamorphosis. It is only level 2, but the rotations are coming in. Jabs, he spots the TP. Yeah, he's coming in the plasma field. Battery Assault, they are thinking about going for that kill. Ninja Boogie probably going down here. They have the Reflection for the slow. Boogie, no way he's running from this. They have one more right click and down he goes. Double kill already for Execration. And Lumic will get burned down by Ice. They have the end snare. Pump. Raging Potato will pump it and they will get that one more kill. Killing spree extended for Yash. So pretty good. Pretty good fight. 3 for 1. Execration. The content. Nando, level 5. He's gonna get a couple of hits out. Oh, the bash. He knows that Mushi doesn't have Sunder. Oh, but here comes the Hex. Here comes the Shackle. And down goes Nando. At this point, you're on maximum tilt. Most unfortunate. Boogie with the timely rotation. If he did not come in, that could have been... I feel like that definitely would have been a kill onto the Terrorblade. But Yash, they want to burn this guy down. They want to burn him down. They have this cogs. Okay. Cooked in metal and fire. There's Darth Vader all over again. Raging Potato, he's found jabs, but there's no way they're killing this. Ice. Running all the way to the right. Do they have the end snare? Yes, they do. Where's damage? Oh, they do have the damage. Lasso. Will he survive this? I think he does. Wow. Lasso being used, but hey, worth it. Raging Potato, they know that he's caught. Jabs, thinking about going for the battery assault. Raging Potato, nowhere to go. They have the cogs as well. Probably going to give the kill here. No, they won't. Ice. Would have liked it though to get a bit closer towards those drums. So Mineski actually matching Execration in this very early aggression. Both teams are not backing down. The Chrono has come out. Does he have enough damage? I don't think so. Here comes Jabs. Reinforcements on the way. Nando doesn't have a time walk, but he has the mana and the one charges. Ice still wants to burn him down. Nando actually gets the Ice kill. No way. What?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ice?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But drums build up
Dire's
for Nana.
structures are fortified.
Carl going straight for an Orchid Rush.
Too bad.
2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 live. It's free quick maths. Alright, so Yash hasn't pumped any points into his ult into Eye of the Storm, which he doesn't exactly have like the best of farm, if you know what I mean. Like considering how Nando had to play the musical lanes, he's actually above Mushi in terms of farm. Kill participation, I guess, 1, 2, and 1. Yash doesn't want to go up like that. This ward giving him good info, especially when you walk into a Shadow Shaman. And
Dire's middle
I'm
tower
pretty sure like
is under
Terrorblade had
attack.
Metamorphosis, right? Jab's just saying hi. Has level 6 probably after this creep wave, I think. Okay, maybe not. Needs one more. Like with the level 6, that's going to be a big opening to try and kill this Faceless Void. Drum's almost complete. We're going to see a Smoke Gang come out from Raging Potato and Lumic. They have the Fiend Script as well. This could be big. They could find a Shadow Fiend kill in the middle lane. They know he's there. They're blinking in immediately. They found Moon. Fiend Script going to be used and they will get themselves a kill together with Lumic. It's a good smoke rotation. The SF not that far ahead. But they will play their own smoke gank. Going straight to the bottom lane. If they need to chain the disables perfectly on Nando. Ninja Book, he's found him. The Hex is there. Could be enough. 1, 2, 3. The hook shot used as well just for the extra damage. So a couple of charges coming in for Jabs. Opening for a tier 1 tower mid in bottom lane perhaps. With Metamorphosis freshly used, they need to make do. They need to milk it for all it's worth. You know, SF needs, he just wants to pick up back on souls.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
No Serpent Wards just yet. Wait, I heard Serpent Wards being used. Yeah, it was popped. The TP's coming in. Maybe they can salvage this tower. Yeah, they can. Easy gold.
Radiant's middle tower is
An
under
Execration
attack.
because of the tier 1 tower early on. Once again, 2,000 gold advantage in this game is... It could go either ways.
Illusion.
I mean, when you talk about take off the jacket, honestly, I'm in Singapore. I'm taking it off. It's hot. Singapore is very hot. Compared to like where I was in China in Qingdao, it was like minus 12. And Ice ends up going down. Nice clean and quick kill here for Execration. Ooh, considering if they're heroes, he actually died faster than Ohio got kicked. Yeah, too soon? Yeah, I think too soon. My bad. The middle lane, they won that tier 1 tower. They should be able to not get it. Very, very healthy. Potato has the song. Could be perfect setup if you think about it. Illusion. Oh, free gold. Oscar Madness Shadow Blade build up for the Faceless Void. Okay, so 3,000 gold advantage. What's the next play here? They use a scan. Ooh, they know someone's in the trees. But he's backed out. They have the chrono as well. They want to try and make something happen, but over fighting in the river, they've caught Lumic, and down he goes. Carl has the Sonic Wave, has the Blink. Could think about trying to fight this here. Potatoes on the way. They need to back out. That was the smoke. Requiem of Souls on the high ground. Oh, the Sonic Wave! Down goes Jabs. Ninja Boogie will be forced to pop the shrine. Now the chrono comes up as well. They've caught Moon. This is the moment they've been waiting for. Don't choke. Nice thunder from Mushi, but this means he's solo. He can try and chase after him. Carl on the way. Lasso catching one on the cliff. Yash stuck up there all by himself, and down goes Moon nonetheless. 3 for 1 trade, and to make it 3 for 2. Chasing out the Raging Potato. Looks like he may actually end up going down here to ISSI. Song of the Siren's going to be used for them to disengage. Firefly's off the mark. It finally expired, and Nando here just walked this one off. So 3 for 2 trade. Very, very chaotic fight. Constantly split. The positioning was just too far apart. And once the Naga was on the way, immediately Mineski tried to retreat. And with their current heroes and their farm status, they're just not able to do anything. Execration, they're the ones getting the momentum heading into this mid game.
Double damage.
Alright, so Bat Rider, Blink Dagger actually didn't go for jumps this game. Figured he needed the quick initiation, especially if you're jumping a hero. Like, they have pretty decent counters to playing against this Bat Rider this game. Alright, and Boogie also trying to build his way into a Blink Dagger this game, but he's so poor. His total net worth can't even if he sold his ass right now, he couldn't even buy a Blink Dagger. I'm just stating the truth. Oh, it feels bad, man, when your entire net worth can't even buy the item you needed the most. Carl? Yoceptive? Figured he didn't need the Orchid yet. Naga. Yeah, this is... Oh god, it's the oh my god. It's the Resident Sleeper game. It's happening, guys. It's happening. The core Naga is coming.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nando
attack.
still can't afford that Shadow Blade just yet. He's very poor. Okay. But oh, bottom lane, Nando actually ends up going down. The Blink Dagger and the Firefly Lasso combo being used.
Bottom tower
And this will be a tier 1 tower as Mineski tried to open up the map.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Nana coming in just to take the creep wave. Lumic, he wants to use the Fiend script. And Yash will be there to just help deter them from that push. But over in the middle lane, looks like they want to try and fight. They have the hookshot already being used. The Force Staff away. They have a haste rune as well. You want to run it out of there. Bottom lane, they've caught one hero. It will be the Queen of Pain. Can he get the blink out? Ooh, yes, he cannot. Here comes Ice with the mind game play. He was already ahead. 2 steps ahead, sir. But Carl, he will still survive. Looks like Ice may end up dying. Blink forward. He's going for the scream. And Sonic Wave being used. Down he goes. And now they want to chase after Nana. Mineski, they have to run. They have the Song of the Siren as well. But Raging Potato. Nope. He's not catching anyone here, sir. Not today. Ice. He made the 9k MMR play. But Execration, they made the 10k MMR plays. And they're pinging out the potential ward, which does not exist. Here comes Carl. He's found jabs. Killing spree for Carl. I mean, everyday man on the block, right? This guy. This Queen of Pain 3, 0, and 3. Very aggressive. Like, he was just here. They TP to the bot, and next thing you know, he's back in the middle lane making some plays. Getting a solo kill for himself. He's doing a lot of work. The space. So Dragonlance drums. Drum party. Yeah, everyone just wants... He just wants to party up. Let's see. 13 to 12 with a 3,000 gold advantage. Kind of minus build up for jabs. He's almost there. Needs like 2 more creeps.
Dire are scanning.
Like, I feel Mushi is trying to make those Terrorblade plays, you know, where he wants to like get low, sunder somebody. They use the scan. Immediately they're out of place. They even pop the jumps for this. With the blink, the Yoceptor. Tossing him with the, oh, but the Sunder play, the Jabate! Mineski, they found Carl! Can they come? The Yoceptor, the Chrono is caught too. Can he bring down Ninja Boogie? I think he can. Carl, he's gonna blink out. And Nando, he's already killed, but he's killed Ninja Boogie. Now going into the other support. He's gonna find jabs with the Fiend Script, and down he goes. Chasing after for more, perhaps. And that's gonna be Yash looking for one more. He knows that Mushi is low, no Sunder in place. And with 224 base damage, right, so stolen damage, I think he's definitely gonna get the kill. And down he goes, 3-4-0. Execration. Just when you thought Mineski were on to a moment of brilliance. Not today, sir, not today. And Nando says, alright, tower, here I come.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
It's a hard game to be a Bat Rider for sure.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, so Nando taking the tier 1 tower. Execration looking very well on their way to securing some extra items with the Lincolns coming up as well.
Worthy
When you thought this game was hard for the Bat Rider, well, this he hasn't even known hell. I guess you can say he's got a nightmare coming. But now the smoke play coming out from Mineski. They want to try and make something happen here. They have to. They have to start getting themselves some kills. They need to start taking out this tier 1 tower, which is, by the way, full HP. So going straight to the top. Looks like the hook off the mark. They found Carl. But they popped the drum charge. Carl, he could actually still hold on. Lumic, he has the night to sleep. He could put someone there. But here comes Ice coming in. They use have to play. They just found one. They found Carl. They need the raises. They need the damage. Is it there? They have the blink out. Won't be enough. Carl, he can pop the regen and go for the turnaround. Lumic. Alright, he'll be the sole casualty. But this is where they can think about going back in. And meanwhile, Mushi getting Carl. How did he? Oh dear, getting very greedy. And this is where the turnaround begins. The C throw, classic throw. And Mineski will start sieging away onto a tier 1 tower. Here comes Nando, 3-man Chrono. Big stuff. Yash as well. They will bring Mushi down. They're looking for more. They find jabs as well. It will be a 2-for-2. Serpent Ward's going to be dropped down. Nando with his time walk this off. They have the sleep. Song of the Siren is there. Perfect setup. And they can start to turn around. Looking for the Requiem of Souls. Moon, he's going to channel it. There's a nice shackle coming up from Ninja Boogie. Down goes Nando. Yash as well trying to hold his ground. But it ends up going down. It will be a 3-for-2, 4-for-2 trade. Favoring Mineski, and Raging Potato nowhere to go, nowhere to run. He's gonna burn very, very slowly. Burnt up fish. Down he goes. Raging Potato did actually kill off Moon. What? With his illusion played. Oh no, the flame break. But Ice will get himself a very key kill. So much fighting. That was a 5-for-3 trade happening over here in the top, and they didn't even get the tier 1 tower. But now Lumic will know about the ward. He will take care of it. So a bit of chunk of gold to at least get back his investment in that sentry ward. 19-7 in an Execration versus Mineski. They're just looking to assert dominance in this game, not backing down. Carl, he wanted to use that regen rune to the max. Very unfortunate. They're looking for Carl. One more time. They have the hook in place and everything. Going straight for Carl. They found Carl. Feels bad, man. Oh no, the Yoceptor play. He's gonna try and debuff all that stuff. But just so much. With all these heroes running him down. Down goes Carl. And Mineski, I think they're slowly reducing their deficit. As the net worth slowly dipping down after each teamfight loss. But I still feel like Execration, they still have this game. The Queen of Pain is so farmed. Giving away that kill means you're giving away a ton of gold. A ton of moolah. Can somebody tell me, does Execration know that way? They have the Serpent Wards up, Boogie with Dagger.
Dire's
They
top
could look to
tower
take this
is
tier
under
2.
attack.
Wouldn't be bad, opening up the jungle even more. Terrorblade has a Hurricane Pike on the way.
Radiant's
If they drop the
bottom
Serpent
tower
Wards for this,
is
they
under
really
attack.
want this tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But it doesn't look like Execration seem like they have any
Dire's
interest in
top
defending that tower.
is under attack.
Bigger trades in mind,
Radiant's
going
bottom
straight
tower
for the middle
is
lane.
under attack.
I'm very impressed with Nando's itemization this game. You know, he hasn't gone for that super greedy Battle Fury build.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so far, they will set up, waiting for one target to come their way. Yash with an Invis rune. He has scouted out Execration. They could think about going for a smoke. The Radiance players, Raging Potato, will start to farm up and increase basically increase the utility and the options which they have. The tactical pause will come out. Whew. Alright, so let's see. I don't know, maybe SSI's baby puked on him again. Wouldn't it be kind of weird though? Like if he, I don't think that's actually the case, but I'm just saying like if, right?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, so you have the Sanjay Yasha coming out for the Razor. Meanwhile, Mr. Raging Pota is just... No, you got a... What's this? Yasha? Boots after the Boots of Travel. He's gone full Resident Sleeper mode, guys. Woo! Game 3 is going to be a long one. Oh, he's looking for a chrono. He knows the way. He's found one. He's found Boogie. Alright, screw it. Use the chrono for the support. And he's gonna get the kill. Immediately gets out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, top lane is busy having fun with the illusions. Meanwhile, Mr. Nana over here still trying to complete that BKB before he goes into Ethereal Blade. Interesting. Void's gonna have that Blinken Sphere up in a bit. Not sure how I feel about the Silver's Edge here.
Time is money.
Oh, they found the last one. They broke it up and go bring him into the Requiem of Souls, but it probably won't have enough damage. Hook! Oh god. But if the cogs would be enough, Carl, he's found the blink out. Moon with the blink play, but Carl's still alive. The bottle, the Sonic Wave on 3. He held his ground. He's throwing out the spells. The Fiend's Grip on the Ice. Lumic is probably going to end up going down here. And it's going to be the 1-for-1 trade as Moon goes down. Nando, I'm not sure where that Time Walk was going. Looks very lost. And Jabs kind of messing up. He's going to lay out the cogs. So they can't really chase him down, but it's okay. They can farm that up. Oh, Raging Potato, he's nowhere near done. He's found the end snare. He's got it onto Jabs. Static Link. Goodbye, good sir. And this game just got a lot harder for Mineski. All you Execration fanboys in the chat will be very happy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So trying to open up this tier 1 tower. Boogie with the initiation here, getting a nice hacks into Yash. But where's the follow up? Nah, just using the reflection. The reflection hurts a lot more, especially when you catch the Naga illusion into it because of the burn as well. Now the Lincoln's complete. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like right now this is just a train, and You either have to try your best to stop it by breaking the tracks, but raging Pota, you know, he's just gonna keep like going around, getting all these. His farms just keep accelerating. He's more farm than the ISSI's Bat Rider. He started out quite poor. And the ISSI's Bat Rider only gets you so far.
Worthy trip. Dire's middle tower.
Carl as well, you know, he started out surprisingly, like considering how this game is going, he's somehow kept up at the top of the net worth chart after all this time. They haven't exactly won any fights. And he's died a couple of times as well, I think like 3 times already. Like all 3 deaths have been very costly. They're finally going to get the tier 1 tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
A lot of this right now is riding on Mushi to basically carry the team by getting to that super farm Terrorblade, which, you know, everyone in the pub's fears. Like when you see a Terrorblade, you're like, shit. You know, you want the game to end early.
And it's off.
Let's see. Not much to talk about.
Dire's middle tower is
But I guess this movement coming out from Mineski is something which might be a starting point. This could be it. They could find one. Carl. Oh, he blinked in! Oh, shit. Yeah, now with the quick wave there, the Song of Siren will be here. Perfect for a Void to come in. Oh, it would be such a pity if he came in with a Chrono now, wouldn't it? 4-man Chrono. No, it's going to be only on to 2. He missed the timing. Ninja Boogie goes down. And with the Fiends catching Ice in place, down he goes. 2 for 1. Requiem of Souls pops up. And alright, they're going to keep hammering into Raging Puta. And Mushi is coming back in. He still has the Sunder. Try to go right click here into Nando. Nano coming in. He's found 2. Can he make it 3? The buyback out from Lumik. They want to try and fight this one out here. Jabs and friends slowly retreating off the base. Get the sleep. And Feeble. 1x, they're going to try and hold this one. They'll try to pursue for more. Yash fearlessly charging forward. He has the cogs, but with the cogs pushing them back, they can't chase. Hold on, Nando wants to chase though. Has to jam. He needs a first hit. Bash. Oh, the bash! And down goes Jabs. Alright, so 3 for 3, including a Lumik buyback. But hey, you know, Nando gets some healthy cash out of it. It will be a BKB coming up. Good stuff. And BKB coming up in a bit. Actually, you can afford it already. And after that fight, but I have to admit though, like the farm distribution has been, I would say I would still favor Execration to take this game purely because you have, it's basically a 4-core lineup at this point. Naga Siren's gonna get a Manta style. But that was scary. Look at that. Tower taking quite a bit of damage out from that. Mineski once more with their antics. The last time we saw this happen, it paid off. This could be one of those moments. But Execration, I think they sense something is up. And they've left the top lane. They're giving away the top tier 1 tower. Naga Illusion scouting them out, so now they know. And they will just disengage, go back to farming, but the tower will go down anyways to the double siege count and Illusions. Looking for a bit more. Now they will blink forward. They know that Summer's TP to the bottom lane. And with that Shadow Blade, could think about looking for a Chrono play. Oh, he's found Ninja Boogie! He's just a support. Leave him alone. It's alright. Raging Potato finds 1. Still could think about going for 1 more. They have Ice in the jungle nearby. Doesn't know about it just yet. And Arcane Rune. I think you give that to the Queen of Pain, yeah? Oh, I think they found someone. They found one. Yep, it will be the Shadow Fiend. Popping that BKB. Has a Blink Dagger. He's on the run. But does he want to blink forward with the Yule Scepter play? I think he does. But the BKB is there. Ice. He's waiting for it. With the blink out from Carl immediately. If he had blinked here now, that would be a big problem. But like I said, Naga Siren Gaming. And an SF can only do so much. Sanjin Yasha, E-Blade, you know, these are not the items which will carry you against this kind of thing. Alright, so you're gonna have Spirit Vessel on the way. Nando going into an MKB. Just in case the Butterfly, which should be the next item up onto this Terrorblade. He's decently close. Could sell the Aquila to go for it. Queen of Pain. This is where things get a bit troublesome because you don't exactly have to, like, you know, these late game items just yet. You're 33 minutes in. Where you're gonna find the space to farm it up? When the Naga is like lapping up the jungle, pushing out the waves. You don't have a Bloodthorn, you don't have like an Asalkuras or a Hex. And now they'll go for a 5-man smoke play. Looks like they will find one. Who did they find? They found Ice. Ice! No! He's immediately gotten out! Quick reflex. He was paying attention. Good stuff from Execration, and they use the scan. They know that there's one hero there. Could still end up finding the Nana SF.
Is a great conductor.
Oh no, they had a ward there. He's caught. Nana. Oh dear, they know he's there. They know he's there. Find him. Where's the chrono? Where's the chrono? They found him. Got him. Still worth.
Your page in history is.
Seems good. Did he have a TP? No, he did not. Nowhere to go. He probably wanted to like push out the wave and like run into the trees or something. But now this opens up Roshan without the SF. Could end up forcing a buyback. They want to try and fight this. They've nuked down Ninja Boogie. Shredded apart, and will they chase after Mushi? Yes, they will. Carl has the Yule Scepter. From the cogs. Going straight to the Roshan. 2 heroes dead. 3v5. No way to contest. And Mineski realized that they need to just go back to farming. They don't have a choice. Alright. Tough game. Carl, Shiva. Somehow they're making this work. This farm distribution is probably because you have like this one Bane who's dirt poor. But on the bright side, you know, he is still getting his levels compared to the rest. Of course, but level 17. That's a big thing. And he's almost level 18 for the Fiend script as well. SF, he hasn't had much luck. 5, 5, and 6. And the Mushi Terrorblade 5, 3, and 8.
Dire's top tower.
Right, so this will be a tier 2 tower. Execration playing very well in this game 3.
Dire are scanning.
Loaded to the gills.
So get the waves in their favor. They don't have to rush. They don't have to force the issue. You can wait for your next item. You will just try to get the tier 2s. Nagasai almost an Octarine core. Jesus. But charging down the middle lane instead, they will go for the tier 2s. Using the Naga illusions, they will push out the bot. So 2 waves constantly pushed out. Not looking too good. Oh, the Chrono catching him just outside the Requiem of Souls. They want to try and save him, but he has a Sunder. Muji trying to hold his ground. The Shackle, but the Requiem will be enough to kill off Carl. Song of the Siren, catching 3. Oh, this could be big. They have the Sonic Wave. Will they use it now? 1, 2, 3, and let's go! Sonic Wave on 2! The Sunder! Mushi using it onto Yash, still alive. The Lasso, can they kill him off? I don't think they can. But the Fiend script, they will use Moon. Using the hook shot, they will cancel at least the Bane channeling the Fiend script. And only one hero went down, which was the Shadow Shaman. But Carl about to pop his Aegis off here as jabs to the Battery Assault does finish him off with the Serpent Wards. And I think they want to kill him off as well. Do they have to lock down though? Carl, yep, he will just blink out to safety. But you have one more hero coming in. It will be the Ice Bat Rider. But they want to try and chase after this. Jabs. Carl clicking all the way straight to the back line, going straight for Mushi. He knows he doesn't have the Sunder. But if the raises, they will take out Nando. Carl looking for Mushi. Blink, he's found him. And Mushi about to go down here. One more right click and down he goes. Jabs, they actually killed off Lumik in the back line. Ice looking for a hero. He's looking for some love. He has to scream that spell lifesteal. Should be okay. He also up to Dispel, and Yash coming in just in case. They don't have the shrine to go back to. Oh, the hook shot! Cogs battery assault, but not going to be enough. And here comes Yash. He's found jabs. They need the yulls. Oh yeah, they turn around instead. And nothing they can do. Actually, they might even kill off Moon here. They need one more hit. Yes, they can. Yash. Stolen 140. Here comes Carl. Spell lifesteal with the level 25 talent on the fear as well. Jabs. You better be afraid. And now blinking out behind the cogs. Jab's going to try to ring around the Rosie, trying to bait them around, trying to get some clicks in. But it's okay. Carl getting them killed. And Mineski overextended by far. And still, this tier 2 tower standing here helplessly. Just like, alright. We good, bro. We good. You know, Turing Core. Now he can properly build into the Manta style. Alright, so 32 to 24. What a game 3 here, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beyond the Summit 2 stream. Our first series of the day. Do not forget, we have for you one more series. Fnatic versus Geek Fam. You definitely do not want to miss that game. But the tier 2 tower will now finally fall. Would suck if they could actually force the SF buyback. But they are pushing in 2 waves at the same time. Tower falling very slowly. They know there's a void there. They would just go straight for the tower instead. So losing the tier 3 tower, the good thing about that is that the shrines are now open.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
And you almost have an MKB coming up on the Faceless Void. I mean, like I said, with Naga Siren just going around sapping up all that farm, it's very hard. And somehow, yet, this Queen of Pain has remained on top.
Worthy tribute.
Time is money.
Mineski may find themselves in the lowest bracket at this rate with all these cores. 14,000 gold advantage flying the way of Execration. And the itemization as well. Like if you're a Bat Rider, it's just so hard to initiate and just not enough follow up. The Terrorblade doesn't hurt enough. Oh. Hold on, feeling a bit sore. I'm definitely gonna need a cough drop after this, but looks like the flu may be subsiding with so much excitement in this game. The intensity is crazy at this point. But with the smoke play, Nando leading the charge, waiting for that chrono. They move to the right. Jabs! Fiend script gonna be used. Nope, we won't look for the chrono. Oh, they used the chrono! They've caught one, they found Mushi! Can they kill Mushi though? That's what's gonna be used for the counter initiation, and down goes Jabs already. Mushi's still holding his ground. Pulling in Yaj, can he can with Sonic Wave, tearing all the illusions, but Mushi gonna try and stand his ground still. He still has the Sunder. Can he use it right now? Going to try to go ahead to Carl. That's the fear. He will use the Sunder. Oh, Carl! Mushi! And now the buyback out from my side. He's gonna try and keep chasing for more. Lumic about to go right click down here. Perfect play coming out, and poof. And they will chase for more. The 2-for-2 trade already being done. Ice is looking for more with that buyback. Nando, what are you doing, Nando? You need to run away. You need to get the TPs out. He doesn't have a TP for 3 seconds. He will time walk away. But actually using the Shadow Blade. Do they have the gem? Do they have the detection? Boogie. Hello, sir. Nando's gripping the TP out. Do they have the Hex? Yes, they do. No, the Lincolns. Not quick enough. Not enough mana. Could have used the 4-staff play, but he used it to try and chase after him. And Execration will still be pretty contented that they forced out the Bat Rider buyback. And they will be waiting to play around Roshan, which may be up in the next minute or so.
Loaded to the gills.
Game is hard.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
And they just go for the shrines. Carl going into his own Orchid, which will inevitably be a Bloodthorn. So I would assume he's going to get rid of the Fail. Jabs just wants that Lotus Orb. Double D.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
This is the battle of the illusions right now at this point. But this game, I don't know, like you see Yash, he created so much space, now he's gonna fall behind because obviously he can't farm as much as he would like. But he still does a surprising amount of right click compared to, say, like, you know, an SF or something. You need to steal one of the illusions, damage should be enough. Fernando chasing and hunting. Looking for a ward. I think they know. Oh, they found him! What were you doing, Nando? What? And he's dead. And now they can chase. Yeah, the scientists are stunned. Do they have enough? Nope, they will do not. With the numbers disadvantage, Mineski will still be very happy with this opening. Roshan not up yet. 3 seconds. The ideal play is if Ice gets an eggs and just somehow find a double lasso.
Is a great conductor.
Top lane, Carl just doing his best to rat, trying to farm up whatever he can. And as the longer this game drags on, it's a battle between Resident, Sleeper, and of course with the Terrorblade. Scotty, he's gonna get rid of the drums. Go into some other item, maybe an MKB or Bloodthorn or even a Hex. I wouldn't say no to that. Illusions just to make sure the cogs just to make sure the illusions don't come inside the pit. They have to try and contest this. Oh, Shackle. Oh, they got a lasso. They've caught Yash. Razor. Carl with the scream. The fear. The Sonic Wave. Oh no, he spiffed! The song on the siren play. The synergy just wasn't there. Lumic, he's gonna try and hold his ground, but hello, there's no way you hold your ground against this Mushi Terrorblade. He's just so fat with the illusions. The damage will be enough with the hook shot catching him and plays jabs with the snipe. And of course, Void is coming up at 10 seconds. They will try their best to delay this. They do not have the Song of the Siren. 7 seconds. Can they delay? They're gonna try their best to. They have to. Carl the Scream, that Fear talent doing work. He's bought them so much time on his own. And Mineski will be deterred successfully with the Void up. And with nothing left in the tank on Ninja Boogie, they will back out. It looks like they will be the ones to actually snipe the Aegis away. Alright, so game is a bit hard right now because Execration with 17,000 gold advantage, they still can't close out the game. And even then, I do not know why. I have this feeling in my spine, in my gut, that despite how far Execration are, Mineski still have a place in this game. Because of the Terrorblade pick. The Ice, they're gonna go hunting. They found one. They found Raging Pota. Raging Pota and the Hex. They have the Shackle as well. And with the chain disables, they should be able to bring the Nagasari down. E-Blade, off he goes. Buying themselves a bit more time. Trying to slowly chip away into the range racks. You just want to wait for this. Because of that talent, the 500 time walk cast range, you don't have to worry about the Shadow Blade for initiation anymore. Yeah, this level 25 talent is so strong, and you're gonna have the Bloodthorn on the way. He's just saving up for buyback. So probably a refresher for the Batrider.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And it's up.
Dire are scanning.
The calm before the storm. Both teams aware of what is at stake here. The winners bracket allows them a second chance if they do progress. No one wants to go into the lowest bracket. They're now going for the lasso play. He's found them, but the Fiend's Grip immediately catching Ice. He has no buyback. The Chrono catching jabs. Not the ideal target. So it's going to be the 1-for-1. And Nano's going to hold his ground with their BKB, but Yash already taking care of Ninja Boogie. The supports are dead. Mushi holding his ground. He's going to try and fight this one up. He has the Sunder. But the Daedalus. Oh no, he has the Sunder where he can right click down. The Sunder play. And down he goes. 4 heroes dead on the side of Mineski. Looking for the Requiem in play. He's gonna hold his ground. What? He couldn't make up his mind, and he will pay for his indecisiveness. The sleep. There's no way to channel it in the nick of time. And yeah, it's a full team wipe. It's Execration. Execration. And now the buybacks will come out. Mineski aware of the danger. But if only one buyback, Execration, I'm sure they know. And they will go straight for the racks. Creeps in now, finally on the way in. They could take 2. I'm not sure they can end the game, but they're going straight for the throne. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. They get the buybacks out. But no buybacks on the side of the Terrorblade Shaman and the Bat Rider. Going straight for the tier 4s. Can they do it? They have the cheese on the razor, trying to bait something out. Potato's gonna use the sleep. He's gonna keep them in place as long as he can. Looking for the Sonic Wave play. He doesn't have the Sonic Wave. He's just... What? Carl! He bought a Deso! Well, that's what he wanted. He's going straight for the throne. Mineski, they can't hold. Trying for the best in Execration. Take game 3. They will be your first team in the winner's bracket. The power of Raging Dota. 40 to 29 with a 29,000 gold advantage. The Naga core working out. Mineski. Who would have thought Execration with the upset? Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. And that was only our first series, ladies and gentlemen, of the GESC coverage here on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. And of course, I know you guys are waiting for the next long-awaited game. I know you guys were waiting for it. And I can feel your excitement, guys, because so am I. The debut of Universe is coming. But of course, this game, great stuff. I mean, I didn't expect that Execration would actually come back from 1 game down to 2-1 over Mineski. It just felt like an outdraft. There was just no way to properly initiate. It was there after the Bat Rider. But there we go. Alright, so this will be taking a quick break for a couple of ads, a bit of sellout here and there. But don't go anywhere. I'm Hades. If you enjoyed the cast, any feedback from you, let me know at Hades.tv. Every like, every bit of support gets me closer to my dream of being at a LAN. So, we'll be taking a quick break. See you guys shortly. Don't go anywhere. See you guys soon.
Sleep till I come home. Dream of something sweet. I will be there soon to wake your soul discreet. see